escape. I was your secret that you didn't like. Soon it got too much and you just pushed me aside.
Okay, everybody, welcome back to another live stream. Woo! As per usual, we're gonna wait a little bit before we get straight into streaming. We've got a couple of viewers right now. We've got our friend who I think is Canadian, if I'm right, with the Angine de Portine. We've got Flat Pocky Music in here saying, yo! Hello, my friend. Welcome in, welcome in. So, just before we start today's live stream, of course, you guys know that I like to do a little bit of talking beforehand. Just to double check, I hope that everyone can hear me normally. I think. Oh, I've put myself on so I can hear myself. That's really weird. Okay. So, on the system that I use, OBS, there's a button where you can either listen to yourself as you're talking, or if I was to play music, like the intro stuff that I just played, I made sure that I could hear that so I could, you know, figure out where we were. But when you hear yourself back talking, I feel as though it makes you like speak slower, like because your brain's trying to process it. It's kind of crazy. It's currently 7:07 p.m. here in the UK. I don't know what time it is for my other friends out there in the world. Today, though, as was requested highly on my last stream, we are listening into the Wu-Tang 36 Chambers album today. Sorry, my brain was trying to like process reading that, but then the brackets really caught me off guard for a split second. And there's an expanded edition of this and there's a normal edition of this. One has 15 songs on and the other had 11, I think. And I can see some differences in this. There's a couple of different like versions of the songs from the expanded edition. But other than that, I'm not 100% sure as to what exactly is different. So when more people join the stream, I mean, unless the people who are watching right now, if you guys know, what's the difference between the 36 Chambers expanded edition and just the normal version? Which one would you want me to listen to? And there's a couple of songs where it's like different versions. Do you want me to listen to them songs? I think there's is this an a cappella version? Do you want me to listen to these, or do you just want me to listen to like the main source of what we're gonna be doing today? We've got our friends in here saying, hi Amy, how are you? I'm good, thank you, my friend. How do I say your name? Al Parslank? I'm gonna call you Al. I hope that's okay. I'm gonna call you Al. I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty good, thank you, Al. How are you, my friend? We've got Flat Pocky Music in here again, says the actual album is the expanded one. Okay, in that case, do I listen to... Hang on, let me get this in accordance here. Do I listen to Protect Your Neck, Shaolin version? I apologise if I have pronounced the name wrong. And do I listen to Method Man, Homegrown version? And do I listen to Cream, a cappella? Or do I just ignore these last 3 songs and just listen basically from songs 1 to 12 here? Please do let me know. It does say here conclusion, so I have a feeling that maybe it's the last 3 songs I'll just ignore. I'm not 100% sure though, so please do just let me know. We're going to stick me back in full screen here. So today for the stream, I was trying to be a little bit more prepared in terms of how all of this is set up and things, because last time I felt it was a bit messy with me having me in the corner, and then when I was reading comments, you guys could see like Amy Inception on stream. So I've tried to fix that, so even if I do need to switch over to the comments how I did last time, you know, we can just chill. You guys can have me full screen here. My friend got back to me. Yeah, listen 1 to 12. Awesome. Thank you so much, my friend. That is very, very helpful. Because sometimes with expanded editions, I never really know what they do with it. sometimes they add in like actual extra songs which are, you know, you should listen to, and then sometimes it's just like different versions of a song, if that makes sense. So my friend Al said, you can ignore it, these last three not a big deal actually. Awesome, nice to know. Okay, that makes sense. Just because as well, with those last three songs, it adds like quite an extra chunk onto the album. It's like an extra like 15 minutes just from that, and already it's a pretty long album. It's an hour and 10 minutes long. Because Nas's album, that honestly, that wasn't too long of an album. And I remember actually the other day, I've actually edited that album down, so that video is going to be released on Sunday for you guys. It was like so fast. I remember thinking, editing it, and I'm like, wow, this is so much easier than I thought it was going to be. I thought I was going to be spending ages, but then I realised that most of the video was just me rambling. Or to be fair, I say rambling, I was responding to comments and stuff. I don't know if anyone in here who's in the stream is from England, but I've got my England top on tonight because we're playing Norway at 10 o'clock. So in pretty much 3 hours time, we're going to be versus Norway. I don't know who's going to win. I feel as though I have a feeling that Norway may win, but, you know, of course I want England to win since I'm from there, but, you know, whatever happens, happens. You know, there's nothing that I can do about it. On a side note, I'm actually reading a massive book at the moment. I am reading The Count of Monte Cristo, if anyone has read that book before. I say book, that's how I say it in my accent. Book is what the rest of the world says. It's basically, so the part that I'm kind of up to thus far is just, there's this kid called Edmond Dantes, and he was about to become the captain of a ship. And he was also about to get married to this lady called Mercedes. And just as they were about to get married, and just as he was about to become captain of a ship, you know, all of these great things that are happening, he gets accused for, I think he's like a spy, from what I can gather. He gets accused of being a spy, but it turns out that he's actually falsely accused. So what ends up happening is one of his so-called friends called Fernandez, something like that. He actually loves Mercedes, and he's jealous that Edmund is the one marrying her, not him. And so he basically gets one of his other friends, who was supposed to be one of Edmund's other friends, and they write like a letter basically just incriminating Edmond Dantes, even though it's totally not true whatsoever. And Dantes ends up getting taken to prison. And the novel thus far is like so interesting. To sort of, if anyone's reading it or wants to read it, this is going to be like more spoilers along with what I've just said. But basically, the rest of the, like, where I'm up to kind of follows him sort of escaping prison, and now the prisoner who he managed to speak to in the book has told Edmond Dantes about this island, which is called Monte Cristo, which obviously is the name of the book. And Edmund basically goes to the island and tries to grab whatever he can to get rich. And yeah, now I'm kind of up to the part of the book where it seems to be this priest has gone to one of Dante's old friend's house, and they've kind of spilled their beans on what's happened in the past, potentially. I'm not 100% sure on that part, but that's sort of where I'm up to now in the book. It's the longest book I've ever read in my whole life. It's 1,200 and something pages long. It's like, I wish I had it on me, it's downstairs. It's like this thick. It's like, I don't know, it's probably like half of my head, if not more. It's a pretty hefty book, and I'm about 200 and something pages in it, nearly 300, so, you know, only 1,000 more to go. We've just had our friend Oma Views come in, said yo, hello. Hello, my friend, welcome to the stream. Let's just see how many people we've got here. We've got 22 people thus far. I might do a little bit more chitter-chatter, and then we're going to get into the album. For anyone that's new who's just joined, today we are going to be listening to this album right here, Enter the Wu-Tang 36 Chambers Edition. I'm pretty damn excited for this because you guys know me, I've been trying to get into old school hip hop. We started it on the channel with listening to MF Doom, and the reason that I actually started to listen to MF Doom was because one of my really good friends had been talking to me about MF Doom and how he was like an old hip hop artist, and I don't know what it was, but I've been really wanting to sort of expand more of my music genres this year, and hip hop isn't really something that I've ever delved into before much. I don't know what it is, but it's when I have tried to delve into it, I found it to be a little bit hard to do. But then my friend recommended me MF Doom, and I don't know, I think I just kind of fell in love with that. And just to try and get myself, I guess, used to hip hop, I just started listening to MF Doom, and that was the only, you know, hip hop artist that I listened to. But then he recommended me Nas, and other people were telling me to watch Nas, so we reacted to Nas the other day, and now I've just been given a lot of other recommendations. We've had the Wu-Tang Clan, we've got the rest of MF Doom stuff to finish actually. We have also been recommended A Tribe Called Quest. I am super duper excited to listen to them, and from what I can gather, I think I'm going to be able to stream next week on Thursday, which I know is midweek, so maybe it's a little bit frustrating. But from my work schedule that I've been given, I think it's looking as though I'm going to be able to stream next Thursday. And my plan is to stream A Tribe Called Quest in that scenario. And the album that I want to react to is The Low End Theory. I've had a lot of people recommend this album and just recommend these guys in general, so I think it would be great to give these guys a listen. Let's see, how many more people have we got that have joined? Let me just stick my full screen back on. Okay, we've got a couple more listeners. I'm actually gonna just ask you guys right now, may as well, do you want me to just start the album listen now, or do you want me to give it an extra couple minutes? Let me know and we can go on from there, because you know I want to do what the stream says. Trying to think what else. Oh yeah, so funnily enough, the book that I actually started reading, I've never seen Pirates of the Caribbean before, and my friend who I met up with on Thursday, who was the one with the really good music taste, who's been recommended as MF Doom, Nas, Wu-Tang Clan. We went on a walk on Thursday together, and he recommended that we watch Pirates of the Caribbean together, and I was just like, do you know what? Sure, I'm down. It was on my list to watch, because I've been wanting to try and watch more like movie series at the moment, rather than just individual movies. And I was like, oh, great, like this gives me a chance to watch Pirates of the Caribbean. It also gives us a chance to watch it with my friend. And as soon as I started watching it, it instantaneously made me think of the book that I was reading. And I thought, what a strange time to be reading the book, when that's kind of the exact vibe that I get from it, is, you know, Pirates of the Caribbean kind of style. I don't think that that's necessarily the intention, but the year does seem to be like the 1800s. Let's just do a little Google search. When did pirates exist? Oh, 1650 and 1730. Okay. So I think the book was set in the 1800s. So, you know, it's probably not to do with pirates. Actually, you know what, let's just give it a search. Is the Count of Monte Cristo based on pirates? Let's have a look. No, it's not. Okay, well that's fair enough. But I still think of pirates whenever I'm watching it, so, you know, I guess there's nothing that we're going to really do here. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Okay, guys. How long has this been going for? How do I even see? Okay, we've been going for 18 minutes now. I'm actually going to stick this light on. I don't really know if it's made much of a difference. I've got my aircon here because sometimes I find when I'm in my room and I'm streaming, even though I'm like literally just sitting down, it gets really hot for whatever reason. So I've got I bought like, so in England, I don't know if you guys know this if you're not from England, we don't have aircon. Aircon does not exist. We have radiators which give our homes heat, but we do not have aircon. And the reason being is because it doesn't get hot enough in England enough for aircon to exist. I disagree. I think that we should have aircon because when it gets to the summer, we're all just like metaphorically dying. Like my car does not have aircon, and every time I go in there, it's not nice. So I went on Amazon and I bought this. It's like £80. It's very expensive for a fan, but it's the best fan in the history of the world. Because it's not one of those little crappy desk fans with that like does the little spinny thing. It's not even a standing one of them that does the little spinny thing. It's like a proper fan, and it just feels so nice. It's great. The only thing though that I don't like about it when I am live streaming is because of how I record my audio. I find when it does spin, sometimes it catches the microphone. But I mean, what can you do really? I'd rather not feel as though I'm about to melt into a puddle like Olaf from Frozen and just enjoy the aircon. You know what I mean? It's not even aircon really, it's just a really big fan. Anyways, do you know what guys? I think it's time for enough chitter chatter. I think it is time for this. Are you ready? Without further ado, we are going to listen to Bring the Ruckus. I think I might listen to the first 3 songs. We're going to do that. Listen to 3 songs and then go on from there. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. So here's the first song.
Shaolin shadow boxing.
I'm excited.
And the Wu-Tang sword style. If what you say is true,
turn that up.
the Shaolin and the Wu-Tang could be dangerous.
Oh, I'm excited.
Do you think your Wu-Tang sword can defeat me?
On guard. I'll let you try my Wu-Tang style.
Bring the motherfucking ruckus! Bring the motherfucking ruckus! Bring the motherfucking ruckus!
Turn this up.
Bring the motherfucking ruckus!
Ghostface,
Oh.
catch the blast of a hype verse. My clock burst, leaving a hearse. I did worse. I come rough, tough like an elephant tusk. Your head rush, fly like Egyptian musk. Aw shit, Wu-Tang Clan sparked the Wixen. However, I mastered a trick just like Nixon, causing terror. Quick damage your whole era. Hard rocks is locked the fuck up. I found shot PLO style.
I like this guy's voice.
Cause I wreck this dangerous. I blow spots like Waco, Texas.
I watch my back like I'm locked down. Hardcore hitting sound, watch me act raw and tear down. A little tight asshole. Songs going gold, no doubt. And you watch your corny nigga fall. Yeah, they faking all that. Carrying gats, but your mind plan rolling like 40 max. Now you're acting.
That snare's so good.
Wu-Tang, yo, so represent. I wait for one that
Like,
act up. Now
the
got
reverb.
jacked up. Gun to his neck now. React what? And that's one in the chamber. Wu-Tang banger. 36 styles of danger. Bring the motherfucking ruckus. 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 So I rip it hardcore like porno flick bitches. I roll with groups of ghetto bastards with biscuits. Check it, my method on the microphone's banging. Wu-Tang slang, I leave your headpiece hanging. Plus this,
Damn.
I'm kicking like Seagal out for justice. The roughness, just the rudeness. Ruckus, rap rum, I verbally assault with the tongue. Murder one, my style shocks you not like a stun gun. I'm hectic, I reckon with the quickness. Set it on the microphone, the competition get blown. While this nasty ass nigga with my nigga, the RZA, charged like a bull and got pulled like a trigger. So bad, stabbing up the pad with the vocab crabs. I scream on your ass like your dad, bring it all. Bring the motherfucking ruckus. Bring the motherfucking ruckus. Bring the motherfucking ruckus. Bring the motherfucking ruckus.
Yo, I'm more rugged than slave man boots, new recruits. I'm fucking up MC troops. I break loose and trample shit while I stomp
A mud hole in that ass, cause I'm straight out the swamp. Creeping up on sight, now it's fright night. My Wu-Tang slang is mad fucking dangerous and more deadly than the stroke of an axe. Chopping through your back, giving bystanders heart attacks. Niggas try to flake, tell me who wins them. I blow up this fucking prism, make it a vicious act of terrorism. You wanna bring it, so fuck it. Come on and bring the rockets. Then I provoke niggas to kick buckets. I'm wetting cream, I ain't wetting fame. Who's selling game? I'm giving out a deadly game. It's not the Russian, it's the Wu-Tang crushing. Roulette, slip up, you get fucked like Suzette. Bring the fucking rockets. Bring the motherfucking rockets.
I like the vocal effect on this. It feels like it's like far away. On God.
On guard. I'll let you try my Wu-Tang style.
So bring it on. 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 So bring it on, nigga.
Damn, that was pretty good. I'm always waiting for that heavy snare just to come in. Is that a guitar? Next up, guys. Ooh. I like that. Whoever makes that noise.
Shame on the nigga who tried to run game on a nigga who's buck wild with the trigger. Shame on the nigga who tried to run game on a nigga who's buck side fuck your ass up. Yo, hot 1, hot 2, hot 3, hot. Old dirty bastard, live and uncut. Styles unbreakable, shatterproof. To the young youth, you wanna get gun? Shoot, blow. How you like me now? Don't fuck the style, ruthless, wow. Do you wanna get your teeth knocked the fuck out? Wanna get on it like that? Well then shout.
Your RZA, your razor, hit me with the major. The damage, my clan understand it be flavor. Gunning, coming at ya. First I'm gonna get ya, once I got ya, I got ya. You could never capture the method man stature. For rhyming, for rapture. Got niggas resigning, now master my style. Never, I put the fucking buck in the wild kid on terror. Razor sharp, I sever the head from the shoulders. I'm better.
I love those effects.
You make a better or whatever. Let's get together.
Shame on the nigga who tried to run game on the nigga who's buck wild with the trip blow.
The act so thick, I'm fat. And yo, Ray came blowing and blew
Ooh.
off your headphones black. Rock from yo, Cali to Texas. Smoother than a Lexus. Now's my turn to wreck this. Brothers approaching half step, but ain't heard half of it yet. And I bet you're not a fucking vet. So when you see me on the real, forming like Voltron, remember I got deep like a Navy SEAL.
Shame on the nigga who tried to run game on the nigga who's buck wild with the trigger. Shame on the nigga who tried to run game on the nigga. I'll fuck your ass up. Yo. I come with that old loco style from my vocal, couldn't people with a pair of bifocals. I'm no joker, play me as a joker, be on it like a house on fire, smoke ya. Dudes be acting like the gangs anyway, be like warriors, come out and play. Heard me, I get into shit, I let it like diarrhea. Got burnt once, but that was only gonorrhea. Dirty, I keep shit staged in my drawer so I can get this if I'm good for you. Murder, takes the flame of the Wu-Tang rah. Here comes the tiger verse grave. Ow, be like wow with my style. Punk, you play me chump, you get jumped. Woo, it's coming through at a theater near you. And get funk like it's true. But
I love the instrumental. Oh. Woo. That bass is, it's quite subtle.
36 chambers. It's the ghost. Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang killer bees. We on a swarm. 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 The RZA, the Jezza.
Oh, I feel like I need to turn this up even more. Pause,
the
lad.
front, let your feet stomp. Niggas on the left, rag shit to death. Hoods on the right, wild for the night.
Oh.
Punks in the back, come on in the track till the who is coming through. The outcome is critical. Fucking with my style, sorta like a miracle. On 34th Street, in the square of Harold, I game Ella. The bitch caught a fits like Gerald. Dean Ferraro, who's full of sorrow, cause the hoe didn't win. But the sun will still come out tomorrow and shine, shine, shine like 09. Here comes the drunk monk with a quarter Valentine. Pass the bone, kid, pass the bone. Let's get on this mission like Indiana Jones, the Jizza, one who just represent the Wu-Tang clique with the game and soul of an old school flick like the Mac and Dolomite, who both did bids. Claudine went to Cooley and had mad kids, so stop the life you say, maybe your motherfucking own. I'll hang your ass with this microphone. Make way for the merging traffic. Wu-Tang's coming through with full metal jackets. Guard squad that's mad hard to serve. Confronting hard, then burn hard gets what he deserved. Playing in the front, let your feet stomp. Niggas on the left, rag shit to death. Hoods on the right, wild for the night. Punks in the back, come on in the track to whoop the response while I bomb that ass. You ain't shit, your whack ass town had your gas. Ego to something the Wu-Tang crush. Souped up niggas on the stage get rushed. I don't give a goddamn on the shows you did. How many rhymes you got, or who knows you, kid? Cause I don't know you, therefore show me what you know. I come sharp as a blade and I cut you slow. You become so pet as my style increases. What's that in your pants? Human thesis. Throw your shitty drawers in a hamper. Next time come strapped with a fucking pamper. How your sound be? You better off a quitter. I'm on the mound, G, and it's a no-hitter. And my DJ, the catcher, he's my man. In the way he's the one who devised the plan. He throws the signs and hook up the beat for clout. I throw the rhymes through the mic and I strike them out. So it really doesn't matter on how you intrigue. You can't fuck with those in the major league. Playing in the front, let your feet stomp. Niggas on the left, rag shit to death. Hoods on the right, wild for the night. Punks in the back, come on in the track to playing in the front, let your feet stomp. Niggas on the left, rag shit to death. Hoods on the right, wild for the night. Punks in the back, come on in the track to Hoods on the right, punks in the back, to what? Niggas on the left, hoods on the right, punks in the back, come back, to what? Let your feet stomp, rag shit to death, wild for the night. Niggas on the left, rag shit to death. Hoods on the right, wild for the night. Punks in the back, come on in the track to what? Playing in the front, let your feet stomp.
Okay. Damn. Okay. Yeah. Honestly, I'm kind of had my mind blown at that. The instrumentals on those 3 songs is like literal perfection. I don't even know where to begin, how to begin, but I'm not gonna lie, I actually genuinely really love that. I think when I first started to listen to hip-hop music, the thing that I always found, I guess, hard to listen to is the lyrics, because obviously these guys are rapping, so it's not, I don't know, sometimes in hip-hop music, it's not necessarily like verse, chorus, verse, bridge, chorus sort of structure, and I think when I first started listening to hip-hop, that was something that I found hard to get into, was the very different structure of, you know, music that I guess I was used to listening to. But the more I've listened to hip-hop, the more that I find it really fascinating, like, the lyrics, as much as I don't really understand, you know, what they're on about. I just find the rhyming schemes, how they fit sometimes the syllables into a specific, you know, melodic sequence, and how fast sometimes they rap. Like, my brain just gets more and more blown away every time I think I listen to hip-hop music. So as per usual, guys, you know that I'm gonna get up Spotify just to take a look at the about sections on these songs. But of course, if there's something that you know about the song that Spotify know, obviously I don't know anything about the album, but if there's something that you know about the album, please do free to leave a comment about it. I say a comment, you know, like a live stream comment thing. I think you know what I mean. Please do let me know, because I'm always very interested. I do need to get my phone up, so I'm just going to put myself on full screen for now so that I can get this up no problems. Here we are, and I think I do this, and I do this, and we do this, and beautiful, we did it. Let's just sort this out. Let's get rid of, there we are. Okay, so here we go. Just trying to get this up here so you guys can see it and there's not much distractions. Is this okay? Okay, so, oh, that reminds me, I need to go back to the first song.
Shaolin shadow boxing.
Okay, so going back to the first song. Before Bring the Ruckus became the hard-hitting track we know, it existed as a raw demo recorded in 1992. When was this made? 1993. This early version had a rough, basement feel, capturing the essence of the group's underground roots. It was part of an 8-track demo tape that set the stage for their groundbreaking debut album. The phrase "Bring the Ruckus" in the song's chorus isn't just catchy, it's a call to action. The RZA, the group's producer and de facto leader, described it as calling out all challengers. It's a bold statement challenging other rappers to step up and face the Wu-Tang Clan's unique style and lyrical prowess. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. Sort of like challenging and asking for, I don't know, like rap battles to happen, how in our Nas reaction that we did, Jay-Z and Nas ended up having sort of like a back and forth between them. So I think that's pretty cool. The opening of this song features a sample from the 1983 kung fu film Shaolin and Wu-Tang. This isn't just a random clip. The Wu-Tang Clan drew heavy inspiration from martial arts movies, blending their gritty New York experiences with Eastern philosophies. The film's themes of rival clans and mastery of styles resonated with the group's own dynamics and their approach to hip-hop. You know, something that I've loved thus far, sort of about every hip-hop album I've reacted to, is the influences that these hip-hop artists have taken, which makes their own music really unique. With MF Doom, it was typically from movies, specifically like superhero movies. With Nas, he took inspiration from Scarface, and with these guys, it's inspiration from what looks like kung fu. I don't know, I just think that that's like really cool. Something I really enjoy about hip-hop music is traditional rap music nowadays, or even like pop music, I suppose it's not even just rap music, a lot of the instruments that they use are electronic instruments. So like when you hear the drums, it's not like a live drum kit that you hear, it's just drums that is programmed into, you know, the software that you use. But something I've noticed about hip-hop is they seem to have a lot of live instruments, including the drums, and if you can't tell from watching so far, I've really enjoyed that. Moving on to the next song. I forgot that had that loud intro. It says here, the song's lyrics are a testament to Wu-Tang Clan's unyielding stance against deception and betrayal. Lies like Wu Buck Wild with the trigger highlight their readiness to confront any adversary, reinforcing their reputation as formidable figures in the hip-hop scene. This aggressive posture is a hallmark of their style, resonating with fans who appreciate their authenticity and defiance. Beautiful, I gotta love that. I feel like a lot of times, especially nowadays, we can often bend and yield to the media, if that kind of makes sense, but it seems that these guys were just like, nope, this is who we are, and we ain't changing for no one. Next up, we've got Clan in the front. For some reason, I'm really loving this ghost-faced killer that they've got, because I just recently watched Scream, and that's just instantly what it's making me think of. So, Clan in the Front is one of the few tracks on this album that features a solo performance with GZA taking centre stage. This spotlight showcases his lyrical prowess and sets the tone for his later solo work. This song has been featured in various media, including the TV series True Detective, introducing the song to new audiences and cementing its place in pop culture. Okay, there seems to not be much when it comes to these songs. Like, when it came to Naz's, there was like so much about what this was about, but it doesn't seem as though there's much information on the Wu-Tang Clan's stuff on Spotify. We are going to now read over the comments. I may as well, you know what, I'm gonna put myself in full face here. Okay, let's go back to the top. We've got Keith Gregor77, who says nice, who also says turn it up. Just to double check, guys, is the audio levels okay? Like, is the music loud enough, and can you hear me well enough when I talk over it, or do I need to adjust anything? We've got Victor Lebrant Music. I'm gonna call you Victor. That says hello. Hello, my friend. We've got It's Desm Say Wu-Tang is for the children. I presume that you're joking, my friend. We've got Victor, who also says Jojo by Marauder. Isn't that from the Daft Punk album? I listened to that. That was a very good song. Keith also said lol yuck. Not sure what that means. Nasty good groove. Sounding like Snoop Dogg. Oh, okay, I think he must have said like yuck to like how good the beat was. Okay, that makes sense. We've got Al, who says RZA is insane. He produced incredible beats for this album. Yeah, dude, like the 3 songs that I've listened to thus far, the beats are like literally insane. We've got Autistic Guitar Nerd. Hello, my friend, welcome. That says all Wu-Tang Clan fans should watch the movie Ghost Dog. RZA's soundtrack is dope, and RZA is even in it. I feel like I'm pronouncing RZA wrong. I feel like is it? I want to say it's like Razor. I'm just gonna say RZA because it's like the caps. But if it's pronounced differently, please let me know how it's pronounced. My pronunciation is not very good. I've said David Bowie, which is wrong. People told me it was David Bowie. What other things have I said wrong? I don't know, a bunch of stuff. My accent's just very different. My friend Guitar Nerd also said levels all go. Thank you, my friend. Flat Pocky Music said Wu-Tang is for the children is a quote from ODB. Oh, okay. That makes sense. RZA. Ah, okay. Thank you, my friend Guitar Nerd. You said RZA, that's how it's pronounced. Thank you. Keith has said it's a good level volume-wise. Brilliant. Flat Pocky Music said RZA and Jizza are pronounced RZA and Jizza. Oh, okay. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, I was just... Sometimes when caps are meant to be pronounced a certain way, but I don't know how to say them, I just say the caps, if that makes sense. So, I don't know if it makes me look silly or not, but I don't know, I just do that. Our friend PTIT_gangster487 said, let's go. Thank you, my friend. Welcome, welcome. And Al also said it's RZA and Jizza. Thank you guys for correcting my my mispronunciation. Sometimes, you know, especially when it comes to new stuff, you know, you never really know if you're pronouncing things correctly or incorrectly. And you know what? It's all good if you make mistakes and you're ready to correct them. I think that's a good thing to be able to learn. How many people have we got watching now? 65. Welcome, my friends. Welcome. Right. I think... Do we go back to the next few songs, guys? Let me know. Or do you want to stay and chat for a little bit longer? Because I'm more than happy to do either. The stream is for everyone watching. I'm getting really warm. I feel like I need to move my fan so it's like just facing me. Oh yeah, that's nice. Hell yeah. I feel as though recently in some of my recent videos my hair's been like all over the place from this fan. Do I turn it up a little bit? Is that affecting the audio? Or is the audio good? Keith also said meh, it is what it is. I presume that's in response to my pronunciation of words. In which case, Not gonna lie, I think I'd have to agree with you. I feel like unless you're pronouncing something disrespectfully, I guess, then, you know, we all mispronounce words. It's okay, as long as it's not intended or aimed to offend someone, if that makes sense. Okay, I have got the fan on more. I'm gonna go silent for a couple seconds. Let me know, does the audio get affected by my fan, or is it okay? I can see it moving on the volume thing, but I don't know if it's enough to impact the video, if that makes sense, or the live stream, which will be turned into a video. Oh yeah, as per usual, guys, this live stream will be turned into a video later on. Just because I know some people don't have time to not only join the live stream, but also what I find when the live stream is on my channel, sometimes people don't notice it when it's just in the live section, and also as well, sometimes people just want to say watch through an album review. Okay, let's read this. My friend Guitar Nerd said the beats sound live, but rarely were. RZA was just a dude with impeccable taste and a gang of great rappers with him. It's deliberately lo-fi, very creatively used sampling. Oh, nice. So the drums and stuff are actually not live. They're just, like, really well crafted and produced, basically. That's brilliant. My friend Keith says, your hair's wonderful, by the way. Thank you very much. The colour, I don't know how well you can see it on live stream, like, with the camera. It's not a very good camera, but the colour's starting to, like, leave it now. I don't know if you can see that a bit better, but the red's starting to come out of it a little bit. But am I going to get it re-dyed? No. I'm just going to let it grow out for now. I like the hairstyle, but when the dye comes out, that's fine. I'm not really that bothered about that. But thank you very much for the compliment. I appreciate that. Flat Pocky Music says, I can only hear the fan if I blast my sound up. Amazing. And I would not recommend that, because we're going to be listening to some music in a second, and I don't want you to go deaf, my friend. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, I think that it's time to go back to this album. We're going to listen to 3 more songs. So next up, we have got Wu-Tang 7th Chamber. Let's go.
Yo, man, hold on. Yo, Meth, where my killer tape at, yeah? First of all, where the fuck is my tape at?
Yo, Sean, I got that piece, Sean.
How you ain't got my shit, but I let you hold it, man?
Yo, niggas came over to have 40s and blunts, kid. The shit just came
Come on,
out
man, I don't
missing,
got nothing to
son.
do with my shit, man. Come on, man, go ahead with that
Come
shit.
on, man, I'll buy you 4 more fucking killer tapes.
Open the
man.
door, man. What the fuck, man? Yo, what's up?
Yo, God, what is bond? Yo, Shamik just got busted in his head 2 times, God.
The mother.
Well, life, God. You know Shamik from fucking 212, God. The nigga just got bust. Niggas in the black land, God. Word is born. Came through, God, from out of nowhere, God. Word is born. I'm coming to get my coach's cipher, God. And they just, word is born. Crazy shots just went the fuck off, God. The nigga laying there like a fucking newborn fucking baby, God.
Word up.
Is he fucking dead? What the fuck you mean? Is he fucking dead, God?
Fuck you think?
The nigga laying there with this fucking, all types of fucking blood coming out of his fucking.
Is he
Yo, God,
dead?
what's up, God? It's the God, God. What is wrong? Yo, what's up? I'm ready to fucking late. I'm ready to get busy, God. What's up?
Let's go
What's
do
up,
what
yo?
we got. Yo, let's go do what we gotta do, man. Fuck.
Yo, we out or what?
It's the God, God. Fuck that, man.
Saying we out? They probably took the tape.
What the fuck? What
Fuck your
the
fucking
fuck
tape,
is you
man.
talking about? Get the fuck out of here, man. Fuck.
Corn.
Tip.
Good morning to all you motherfucking naughty-headed niggas.
Go to the camouflage law, niggas.
Fucking my body. We gonna drink some midnight chain.
Yo, champion gear that I rock, you get your boots knocked, then attack you like a pit, then lock shit down. Cause I hunt the freaks the sound, hardcore, but giving you more and more. Like ding, not sure to get you open like 6 packs. Killer bees exact, flipping what? Murder 1 fat tracks, alright? I kick it like a night flight. Work like I get that ass raw, going spike. Shake the method from bedrock, cause I rock your head to bed. Just like rocking what? Twin Glocks. Shake the ground while my beats just break it down. Raw sound, going to war right now. So yo, bomb it. We usually take all niggas gone. before I fall.
I be that insane nigga from the psycho ward. I'm on the trigger, plus I got the Wu-Tang sword. So how you figure that you can even fuck with Mom? Hey, yo, RZA, hit me with that shit one time and pull a foul. Niggas say the beef for the cow. I'm milking this hoe, this is my show to cow. The fuck you wanna do? Boy, this mic beats do. I'm like a sniper, hyper off the ginseng root. PLO style, Buddha monks with the L. And who's the fucking man met the cow?
Wu-Tang style.
Yeah, I leave the mic in body bags. My rap style has the force to leave you lost like the Travis Shabazz. Murderous material made by a madman. It's the mic wrecker, inspector, Batman from the badlands of the killer. Rap fanatic, representing with the skill that's iller. Dare to compare, get pierced just like your ear. The Scooby-Doo pop, strictly hardware. Armed and geared, cause I just broke out the prison. Charged by the system for murdering the rhythm. Now lo and behold, another deadly episode. Bound to catch another fucking charge when I explode.
Slamming a hype ass verse to your head verse. I ramshack dead in the track, and that's that. Rap assassin, fasting, quick to blasting, hard rock. I ran up in spots like Fort Knox. I'm hot, top notch, ghost thinks with logic. Flashbacks how I attacked your whole project. I'm raw, I'm rugged and raw. I repeat, if I die, my seed'll be ill like me. Approaching me, you out of respect, chops your neck. I get vexed like crashing up a fat ass Lex. So clear the way, make way, yo, open the cage, piece of mouth, chanting like a runaway slave.
You're getting stripped from your garments, boy. Wind your jewels. Hold the mouth got me open like fallopian tubes. I bring death to a snake when he least expect. Ain't a damn thing changed, boy. Protect your neck. Roll a zigzag, zig a large, jam is fatal. Quick to stick my Wu-Tang sword right through your navel. Suspenseful, cross being brought through my utensil. The pencil, I bring strong winds up against you. Havoc, they run through your county like the maverick. Capsule the tablet, I got to make the fabrics.
A
warrior, killer, slicing shit like a samurai. The old dirty bastard from the bar. Old dirty clan of terrorists. Coming at your ass like a sorceress. Shooting at this. Niggas be getting on my fucking nerves. Ron said me kicking, made me wanna kick their fucking ass to the curb. We got monkey breath, like the whole specialist. Still a carrier, messenger, courier. This experience is for the whole experience. Let it reply, you then drop that science.
My plan is thick like plaster, busher, slasher, slit a nigga back like a Dutch master killer. Style jumped off and killer, hiller. I was the thriller in the alley, Fraser Manila. I came down with fat tracks that combine and interlock, like getting smashed by a center block. Bow, now it's all over. Niggas seeing pink hearts, yellow moons, orange stars, and green clovers.
Again, another great instrumentation. The piano and the guitar, like. Damn. We've got Can It Be All So Simple / intermission.
Fuck, yo, you gotta get this fucking loot, baby. You gotta get this loot. Yo, back in the, yo, remember back in the days when shit, everything was all smooth and calm and shit was like, yo, man, I'm building, man. I'm saying, like, remember, like, back in like in 79? Everybody
was on our live.
That vocal
87,
effect.
That was my favorite shit, polo shit. Everything was lovely, man. Yo, get the fuck out the rain, nigga. Get the fuck, oh, so who the fuck is that? Hey, yo, Ghost, yo, Ray. What's up with y'all niggas, man? What the fuck y'all niggas? Ah!
Hey, you know, everybody's talking about the good old days, right?
Ooh.
Everybody, the good old days, the good old days.
Good old days.
Well, let's talk about the good old days.
Let's talk about them shits now. Take you on this lyrical
Oh.
quick.
Oh, the bass.
1993 exoticness. You know what I'm saying? Let's get technical. Where's your bone at? Get up on that shit, alright? Yo, started off on the island. AK shallin', niggas wildin'. Gunshots thrown and phone dialing. Back in the days, I'm 8 now, making a tape now. Ray gotta get a plate now. Ignorant and mad young. Wanted to be the one till I got loud. Felt one. Yeah, my pops was a fiend since 16, shooting that's that shit in his bloodstream. That's the life of a crimey, real life crimey. If niggas know the habits behind me. Day one, yo, growing all up in the ghetto. Now I'm a weed fiend, jetting the palmetto. In Medina, yo, no doubt, the guard got crazy clap, pushing a big joint from down south. So if you're filthy stacked up, better watch your back and duck, cause these fiends, they got it cracked up. Now my man from up north, now he got the law. It's solid as a rock and crazy soft. No jokes, I'm not playing. Kid his folks, Desert Eagle his dick and put him in a yoke. And the note for sure, I got wreck and rip shot. I pointed a gat at his mother's knot. Word out. Fuck that. Dedicated to the winners and the losers. Dedicated to all Jeeps and Land Cruisers. Dedicated to the 5s, 850i.
Dedicated to niggas who do drive-bys.
Dedicated to the Lexus and the Axe.
Dedicated to MPVs. Fat.
Nigga,
Yo, kicking the fly cliches, doing duets and Ray and A. Happens to make my day. Though I'm tired of busting off shots, having the rock notch, running up in spots and making shit hot. I'd rather flip shows instead of those hanging on my living room wall. My first joint in the window. I want a lamp, I want to be in the shade, plus a spotlight, getting my dick wrote all night. I want to have me a fat yacht and enough land to go and plant my own cess crops. But for now it's just a big dream, cause I find myself in a place where I'm last seen. My thoughts must be relaxed, be able to maintain, cause times has changed and life is strange. The glorious days is gone and everybody's doing bad. Yo, mad lives is up for grabs. Brothers passing away, I gotta make wakes, receiving all types of calls from upstate. Yo, I can't cope with the pressure, settling for lesser. The God left lessons on my dresser, so I can bloom and blossom, find a new way, continue to make more hits with Ray and A. Sunshine plays a major part in the daytime.
Peace to mankind, ghost face, carry a black 9, nigga.
Oh.
Word out.
Okay, I'm interested here. We've just got like 3 minutes of music. It feels like there's an upright bass with a normal bass. Ooh.
It's like this. I'm gonna start from the top. Inspector Deck. He's like that dude that'll sit back and watch you, play yourself and all that, right? And see you sit there and know you lying, and he'll take you to court after that, cause he the inspector. That's why and also he the rebel lioness. You know what I'm saying? And Shalal Raekwon, he the chef. He cooking up some marvelous shit to get your mouth watering. On some old shit. Okay. Then it's the method, man. It's like mad different methods to the way I do my shit.
You gotta smoke a bean in here.
You know what I'm telling you, basically method, man, is like roll that shit, light that shit, smoke it. You know what I'm saying? and then Baby U, he a psychopathic thinker. And then we got the old dirty bastard, because there ain't no father to his style. That's why he the old dirty bastard. Ghostface killer, you know what I'm saying? He on some now you see me, now you don't. You know what I'm saying? And the RZA, he the sharpest motherfucker in the whole clan. He always on point. Razor sharp. With the beats, with the rhymes, whatever, any DJ.
And the Jizza, the genius, is just the genius. He's the backbone of the whole joint.
He the head. Let's put it that way. We form like Voltron, and Jizza happen to be the head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's cool. So what's what's your like ultimate goal, I guess, in this
Can I say this
industry?
one? Can
Domination,
I say this one?
baby.
Right now, we still feel like we ain't get what we want yet. When we get a little press, when we really get to where we gotta go, that's when you know it's on. You know what I'm saying? Cause right about now, I ain't bragging or nothing, but yo, the Wu got something that I know that everybody want to hear, because I know I've been waiting to hear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But straight up and down, until we get the goal, we gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Cause we trying to do all this, we trying to make a business out of this, man. We ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying, affiliate ourselves with them fake ass A&Rs and all that. We trying to make our own shit. So that when our children get old, our seeds or whatever, they got something for themselves. Like,
We ain't trying to hop in and hop out right quick, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We out for the gusto, man, and we gonna keep it raw, you know what I'm saying?
A game of chess is like a sword fight. You must think first, right? Before you move.
Tone style is immensely strong and immune to nearly any weapon. When it's properly used, it's almost invincible.
Raw, I'ma give it to you with no trivia. Roll like cocaine straight from Bolivia. My hip hop will rock and shock the nation like the Emancipation Proclamation. Wig MCs approach with slang. This
Oh, damn.
I run into the wall and bang your head. I push a force, my force you're doubting. I'm making devils cower to the Caucasus Mountain.
Well, I'm Messiah. I set the microphone on fire. Rap styles vary and carry like Mariah. I come from the Shaolin slum, and the al I'm from is coming through with enough niggas, enough guns. So if you wanna come sweating, stressing, contesting, you got your soft swords at the midsection. Don't talk the talk if you can't walk the walk. Phony niggas are outlined and chalk. I'm mad vex is what the projects made me. Rebel to the grain, there's no way to barricade me. Steamroller niggas like an 18-wheeler with the drunk driver driving. There's no surviving. Rough like Timberland, where? Yeah, me and the clan and yo, the Land Cruisers out there. Peace to all the crooks, all the niggas with bad looks. Bald head braids, blows his hook. We pack home checks, nigga play the max. Black axe, drug dealing styles with fat stacks. Only been a good nigga for a minute though, cause I got to get my props. And when it, yo, I got beef with commercial ass niggas with gold teeth. Lamping in a Lexus seat and beat. Straight up and down, don't even bother. I got 40 niggas up in here now who kill niggas for me.
My peoples, are you with me where you at? In the front, in the back, killer bees on attack. My peoples, are you with me where you at? Smoking meth, hitting cats on the block with the gap.
Here I go, deep tight flow. Jack you stole can never get this low. I'm Terry Bomb and shit. Boom, that's warming up a little bit. Rapping in is what's happening. Keep the pockets stacking in, hands clapping in. At the party when I move my body. Gotta get up and be somebody. Grab the microphone, put strength to the bone. Dan, 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 into the Wu-Tang zone. Sure enough when I rock that stuff up, puff, I'm gonna catch up, rough, tough, rough. Kicking rhymes like Jim Kelly or Alex Haley. I'm a beat a belly rise, coming raw style, hardcore. Niggas be coming to the hip hop store, coming to buy grocery from me. Turn out to be a hip hop MC. The law, in order to enter the Wu-Tang, you must bring the whole dirty bastard type slang. Represent the Jizza, Abbott, Ruza, Shaquan, inspect the deck. Dirty hole getting low with his flow. Introduced in the ghost bass killer. No one can get it live.
My peoples, are you with me where you at? In the front, in the back, killer bees on attack. My peoples, are you with me where you at? Smoking meth, hitting cats on the block with the gap.
Speaking of the devil's sight, know it's the God, get your shit right. Mega trife, and yo, I killed you in a past life. On the mic while you was kicking that fast shit. You and Nick tried to get it, got blasted. Half-mastered ass style, mad rough chast. When I struck, I had on Tim's in the black mask. Remember that shit? I know you don't remember Jack. That night, yo, I was sitting like a spiked bat. And then you thought I was bugged out and crazy. Strapped for nonsense, after me became lazy. Yo, nobody budged while I shot slugs. Never shot ducks, I'm running with ducks that flood mugs. So grab your 8+1, start flipping and tripping. Niggas is jetting, I'm licking off, son. Wu-Tang, 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 Wu-Tang.
Homicide's illegal and death is a penalty. One justifies the homicide when he dies in his own iniquity. It's the master of the mantis rapture coming at ya. We have an APB on an MC killer. Looks like the work of a master. Evidence indicates that his stature merciless like a terrorist, hard to capture. The flow changes like a chameleon, blends like a friend and stabs you like a dagger. This technique attacks the immune system, disguised like a lie, paralyzing the victim. You scream as it enters your bloodstream, erupts your brain from the pain these thoughts contain. Moving on a nigga with the speed of a centipede and injure any motherfucking contender.
My peoples, are you with me where you at? In the front, in the back, killer bees on attack. My peoples, are you with me where you at? Smoking meth, hitting cats on the block with the gap.
by far, so far, my favourite song. 100%. That was so good. Okay guys, we're going to pause it here to take a look at the last 3 songs. Now just as I was quickly figuring something out on OBS, I looked at the comments and someone said, why only 3 more songs? So basically the way that I like to do this live is we listen to 3 songs or 2 songs or, you know, however many I decide on the day. And then we pause it, we look back at the information that Spotify gives us, and then we continue on. So this time round, we listened to 4, 5, and 6. We're going to pause it again now, and then we'll get back into the album. Not just like 3 more songs and that's it, I'm stopping listening. It's just so, you know, I can pause, look at comments, read over things, and just get a general overview of the song. That was so good. The Mystery of Chess Boxing, amazing. Like I said, by far my favourite song so far. That was just so good. Right, we are now going to go onto my phone and we're going to go back.
A game of chess.
And we're going to go to Wu-Tang 7th Chamber. I think this is where we got up to. Let me just double check. Yes, it is. So on Spotify it says here. This album, featuring Wu-Tang 7th Chamber, was recorded at Firehouse Studio in New York City. This studio became the birthplace of the group's raw and influential sound that would leave a lasting impact on hip-hop. In his verse on this song, RZA spells out his name as Ruler Zig Zag Zig Allah, which is a nod to the supreme alphabet of the 5% Nation. This reflects the group's deep connection to the teachings and symbolism of the 5% Nation. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what the 5% Nation is, so I'm gonna have a little Google. What is the 5% Nation? It's a cultural and spiritual movement founded in Harlem, in New York, in 1964 by Clarence 13X, a former student of Malcolm X, after he split from the Nation of Islam. The name comes from the group's central philosophy regarding the division of humanity. 85% of the population are ignorant masses who are kept in the dark and easily manipulated. Damn. 10% of the people, elites, politicians, religious leaders know the truth but hoard power and wealth by keeping 85% in ignorance. Damn. 5% are pure righteous teachers, the enlightened few who know the truth and dedicated to teaching and elevating the rest. Core beliefs. Black men are God. The movement teaches that the original black man is Allah, the supreme being, and black women are earths or mothers of civilization. They reject the concept of an invisible supernatural God, believing instead that divinity resides within the black community. Supreme mathematics and alphabet. Instead of traditional religious texts, members study a system of alphanumeric codes called the Supreme Alphabet and Supreme Mathematics, created by Clarence. These principles are used to understand human existence in the universe. While not an organised religion in the traditional sense, the movement operates as a culture and a way of life, focused on self-reliance, education, and community uplift. The 5%ers had a massive and lasting influence on hip-hop culture, particularly during the 1980s and 1990s. The philosophy, along with their unique slang and numeric codes, was heavily promoted by the Wu-Tang Clan, Brand Nubian, and Busta Rhymes. Wow, okay. I learnt something new today then. I learnt what the 5% Nation is. Always great to educate yourself and learn new things, I find. Even though I don't necessarily feel as though I'm like fully knowledgeable about them, if that makes sense. I at least know what they are now. Okay, can it be all so simple? Intermission. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I actually really enjoyed this last part of the intermission. From the way that I perceived it, it was one of the members talking about the other members and kind of who they are amongst the Wu-Tang Clan. And also, I really liked the end part. It felt very motivating, like, we know that we're going to be big in the industry, and I just really enjoyed that whole ending speech thing. I thought it was really uplifting and motivating, really. So the song's title and chorus pose the question, Can it be all that it was all so simple then? This reflects a longing for the past, contrasting the harsh realities of their present lives with the perceived simplicity of earlier times. It's a theme that resonates with many, highlighting the universal desire to return to more straightforward days. Exactly. This is something that I actually think is a really interesting concept, is how often we talk about like the golden days. And in reality, it's just kind of like, what really is that? You know, I don't really feel as though that actually exists, because even when you can go back to, I don't know, any time in history, there's always people who are oppressed, and it's like, well, is that really like a simpler time when you've got people who don't even have rights? And it's just like, I don't know, I just find this whole notion of the golden days or simpler times or, you know, blah 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 blah, I just feel as though it's an argument that could just go on endlessly forever. Because, on a bit of a tangent here, but in English language, when I studied that in sixth form, so for any Americans that would have been like high school, we studied English and what form of English is the best. And basically what we were discussing is people who speak Spanglish or American English or Australian English or South African English or anyone, I don't even know how to explain what I mean. There's people who are native English speakers and then people who are non-native speakers. So people who in Mexico speak English, people in Spain who speak English, people in China who speak English. We were having a really interesting discussion as to, is there like a supreme form of English? And basically the answer just came down to no. And the reason being for that is, I mean, I personally think if you can communicate with someone, does it really matter like how you communicate as long as you can talk to them? And I don't like this whole idea of there being like a superior English. I just think that it's disgusting. Like, who really cares, if you know what I mean? Like, does it really matter if someone doesn't speak English as their first language? No, absolutely not. I think that it's amazing at the fact that someone's gone out of their way to learn it and put the time into doing that, because English speaking people, I mean, especially in England, we don't really learn other languages, and if we do, they're not like enforced, or it's not a major deal if you don't learn it, if that makes sense, like learn another language. And basically what we deciphered within this English class was there is no such thing as a supreme form of English, because if you go back 100 years, they would say, oh, well, the supreme English was 100 years ago. But then if you go back 200 years ago, they would say, oh, well, the supreme English was 300 years ago. And then if you just keep going back and back and back and back and back, it's just like, there is no form, I guess, of anything really that is more supreme than something else, because in that time of existing, you will always say that what came before you was the golden days, or more simplistic, or more superior, or whatever. And it's just like, it doesn't actually exist. You can just go back and back and back and back, and the line will continue. And I don't know, I just found it like a really interesting point of conversation. It's how there is, unfortunately, these supremists out here who think that one version of English is better than the other, and it's just, you know, that's not the case whatsoever. And yeah, I know, sorry, totally random tangent, but I just thought it was really, really interesting and kind of linked up really well with this theme of perceived simplicity of earlier times, and me kind of saying, well, what does that really mean? So yeah, a massive tangent, but just some thoughts that I had. So this song also marked the first major collaboration between Raekwon and Ghostface Killah. Their chemistry on this track laid the foundation for their future work together, including the critically acclaimed album Only Built for Cuban Links, which further explored their narratives of street life and ambition. The music video for this song was directed by Hype Williams, who would later become a legendary figure in hip-hop visuals. However, the Wu-Tang Clan wasn't thrilled with the final product. They felt it didn't capture their vision, leading to heated arguments and intense editing sessions. Despite the tension, Hype believed the video was a masterpiece and stood by his work. Yeah, that must be really interesting, isn't it? like, as a solo artist, I kind of just go off of my own creative vision, if that makes sense. Like, I don't really have anyone else being like, oh, I would prefer it if we did this. It's just me, like, is this good? Yeah, she was pretty good, Amy. Oh, nice, brilliant, Amy. Well done, Amy. And, you know, it doesn't really get any more interesting from that. But I guess to be part of a group is to sort of figure out what everyone likes, and, you know, sometimes having to believe in yourself so much that you stand by what you've made. Let's have a look. When Raekwon first heard of the beat for this song, it was in RZA's basement studio. RZA was deep in his creative zone, even neglecting to wash up with his hair all over the place. Raekwon had just recorded Criminology the night before and was eager to keep the momentum going. As soon as RZA played the beat, Raekwon's mind started racing and he laid down his verses on the spot. The hook came naturally, inspired by the friends they had lost to the streets and incarceration. Wow. At that time, the movie Scarface, oh my god, Scarface is coming back, was like a Bible for drug dealers, influencing their mindset and the song's themes. Damn. The track samples Glady's Night and the Pips cover of The Way We Were, adding a soulful backdrop to the gritty lyrics. This blend of smooth melodies with raw storytelling became a signature of Wu-Tang style, setting them apart in the hip-hop scene. Yeah. Okay, I loved this description. This is what I want to see more of.
A game of chess.
Okay, and the mystery of chess boxing. Let's have a look at this. This song kicks off with a sample from the Kung Fu flick Shaolin and Wu-Tang, where they compare chess to a sword fight. It's a cool nod to the group's martial arts inspiration. The music video for this song was shot in a Staten Island salt mine. Oh. At one point, Ghostface Killer was standing in water that sea-ped in from passing boats, all while rocking brand new sneakers. He wasn't too thrilled about getting his kicks getting wet. Yeah, never ever wear new shoes or white shoes to anything where they could get dirty. Worst decision ever. I did that last year when I was in America. We were asked to dig holes, like, full on, like, spade style, and I had my brand new white Nike Air Force on. Worst mistake. They got so mucky. Anyways, even though the song's title mentions chess boxing, the lyrics don't actually talk about it. Instead, they use chess as a metaphor for the strategic nature of their rap battles. Wow. Goddamn, so interesting. Yeah, by far this was my favourite song. It was so good. Let's have a little look at the comments now. Okay. So we replied back to why only 3 more songs. Keith says, damn, that was cruel. Okay, not too sure what that means. Vadertime 90 says, hyper off the ginseng root, which was mentioned in a song, I want to say. Oh my god, sorry. Wow, there's a lot of comments. Guys. Got that. Okay, there we are. Vadertime also said, ODB had truly unique flow. Yeah, actually, that was something else that I was meant to mention. Something that I have actually been really enjoying about this album is the different rappers that are in it and hearing all of their different flows. I find it really, really interesting to, I guess, have like a broader range of rappers within one song and hearing how each of their flow kind of goes. I think it's great. Keith says, that is some stroke and bass. Yeah, the bass in this was so good. I loved it. Oh my god, you made it! So there's this person who always was commenting about Nas. Their username is Lord4Quad96. Great username, by the way. And they said, hello. Hello, my friend. Welcome in. I know that you were so bummed that you missed the previous stream, so welcome in on this one. Keith also says, funny banter. I think that was at the end of the interlude section. Kyra Dalgo says, hello. Hello, my friend. And they also said, my favourite album of all time. Oh! Damn, I mean, you know what? I think it's a great album thus far. Where, how many, 6 songs in? And I'm freaking loving it. So, Vadertime asks, will you be listening to their solo work? Highly recommend if you enjoy this. I think, I'm not 100% sure on this. I think what will make me completely decide whether I do their solo stuff in terms of recording it will be how well this does on its own. If this does really well and people leave comments saying that they want me to do the solo work, I will 100% do it. And if not, their solo stuff would just be something that I listen to in my spare time, or it could be like a Patreon thing that I do. Vader Time said favourite song on the album. I presumed that that was the song that I also said, which was The Mystery of Chess Boxing. Keith said, nice man, I missed out on this. Ten Soldier said Wu-Tang. Woo 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 woo. Kira said goat face killer. Goat. Indeed goat. Vader Time 90 said Iron Man. Oh, we've got another person joined here. Tom Weller, if that's right. My cousin heard it in the 90s. Sorry, not my tune. Do you know what? That's fair enough. I think something that's beautiful about music is we all have different tastes, and you don't have to like something just because everybody else does. I think it's great. Gamal Badr says greetings. Hello, my friend. Sorry if I've pronounced your name horrendously. Vader Time said best MC Killerverse ever. Hell yeah. Gamal said this is one of my favourite albums of all time. Oh, damn, there's a lot of people who are saying that this is their favourite album. I'm so glad that I'm listening to this. We've got Lord Farquaad again. That kind of sounds so funny to say. We've got the guy from Shrek over here. Says, will this reaction stay here in YouTube? So, this reaction will be on YouTube if you go over to like the live section of my channel. But my plan is, with the same as my last live stream, I will edit this down to just be like a normal reaction. So not only will you have the live version that you can come back to, but there will be like an actual published shortened version of this without sort of like the stream bits in the middle. Wow. A bunch of people have said like my favourite album. That's so nice. Vader Time said thanks for clarifying. I think that was to do with the 3 songs. You're welcome, my friend. Gamal said, these 3 songs, The Mystery of Chess Boxing, Wu-Tang Clan Ain't Nothing to F With, and Cream are the peak of the album in my opinion. Oh! Okay, so we did listen to The Mystery of Chess Boxing, but the next 2 is our friend's favourite songs. So I'm super excited for this. I'm going to read more comments. We're going to try and catch up. Our friend Guitar Nerd said, glad you like that one. It's a banger. Yeah, dude. That song, Chess Boxing, is absolutely amazing. Vader Time says, some of the best Wu-Tang songs aren't even on Wu-Tang albums. Liquid Swords, Incarcerated, Scarfaces, All I Need. Oh, do you know what? I'm actually going to take, I hope you don't mind, I'm going to take a picture of this chart. Because I always like new music recommendations. And you said that these were songs, so we're going to have a look at these songs separately. My friend Sweet Sweet Meat said, oh man, I turned it in too late, lol. No, dude, we've still got half the album to listen to, so don't be afraid to stay tuned and listen to the rest half of it. That's all good. Vader Time 90 and Keith, I think that this was in response to my English thing that I said only people who care are those with preconceived biases. Absolutely facts, my friends. At work, we have this saying, and it says, like, with the word assume, means when you assume, you make an ass of you and me. And I think, I mean, it, like, when my manager says it, it's a bit like, okay, alright. But I do, like, it is quite true. When you do assume stuff, you are kind of just making a fool out of yourself. Keith says, it is stupid to think you are superior by the way you speak. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, my friend. I'm so glad that you agree with that, because I mean, even just in England itself, I mean, how many accents do we have? Like, how could one version possibly be superior to another? Like, it is so stupid to think that you are superior by the way you speak. But, unfortunately, people do think like that. Oh my god, Cairo, welcome back, my friend. MF Doom also collabed with some members of Wu-Tang Clan. I might have to check that out. Our friend Bob Byrne said, iconic album right here. Yeah, so excited to listen to the rest of this. This is just so fun. I really love streaming and getting to like talk in between the songs. I think it's really fun. So Keith said, I do love the accents though. Wish I could speak different languages also. Yeah, me too. I am learning Spanish and I can speak a little bit, but like a real little bit. I think I can read it better than I can speak it, if that makes sense, and understand it. But I do think that people who speak like languages, I just think it's so cool. It's like so attractive as well when someone's just like, oh yeah, by the way, I speak a different language. I just think it's really cool. Kira said, on the first album of Ghost and Ray, more than half of the songs are with the other one. Their chemistry is crazy. Ooh. I do. And then our friend Vadertime said, facts. I think that it's really cool when, I mean, it doesn't just even have to be rappers, but just any musicians get together and their chemistry is like really good. I always find it so fascinating to watch or listen to, I guess. Flat Pocky Music said, random fact, but RZA, Jizza and ODB are first cousins. Damn, okay, that's actually kind of cool. Vadertime said, hype the video, people, so we get more Wu-Tang. Whoop, 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 whoop. Thank you, my friend. I really appreciate that. Flat Pocky Music says, Cream is probably my favourite song of all time, not gonna lie. Oh, is that the last song on the album? Oh, no. Oh, we get to listen to it in the next few songs. Okay, I'm excited now. And then the last comment that I'm gonna... there's two last comments I'm gonna read before we get into the video. Is, if you want to listen to other Wu-Tang solo songs, you need to hear Fourth Chamber. It's my favourite. Hell yeah, my friend. I got you. I got you. And then Vadertime says, hardest RZA beat of all time. I presume that that's in response to the Fourth Chamber. Okay, guys. Without further ado, we're going to continue on with Wu-Tang Clan in Nothing to F With. I'm really loving the titles, by the way. Let's just go. Whew.
Tiger style.
Tiger style. Yo. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. There's no place to
turn this up.
I step inside the room. Dr. Doom, prepare for the boom. Bam! Oh man! I slam! Damn! I scream like Tarzan. I be tossing and forcing. My style is awesome. And the survey said you're dead. Baby flying guillotine chops off your fucking head. Mister, who is that? Hey yo, the who is back? Making niggas go bro bro like I'm Super Cat. Me fear no one. Oh no, here come the Wu-Tang Shogun. Killer to the eardrum. Put the needle to the groove, I get screwed and I'm forced to fuck it up. My style carries like a pickup truck. Cross the clear blue yonder. See the China Sea, I slam tracks like quarterback sacks from LT. Now I try and test the rebel INS. Less since the birth, I earth slam the best. Cause I bake the cake, then take the cake and eat it too with my crew while we head state to state. And if you want beef, then bring the ruckus. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Straight from the motherfucking slums that's busted. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Step up, boy. Represent. Chop his head off, dead.
The map come out tomorrow. Styles get busy, bizarro, flow with more afro than Rollo. Coming to a fork in the road, which way to go? Just follow. Method's the legend, niggas is Sleepy Hollow. In fact, I'm a hard act to follow. I dope for Dolo, Bogart coming on through. Niggas is like, oh my God, not you. Yes, I come to get a slice of the pumpkin, the pot. Rather do than die. Check my.
I like the vocal effect on his voice.
Like deja vu, I'm rubber, niggas, it's like glue. Whatever you say, rubs off me, sticks to you.
Tiger style. Tiger style.
Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. 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 Yeah, representing Brooklyn, Queens, Long Island, Manhattan, Bronx, the rugged lands of Shaolin. Niggas from Virginia, Atlanta, our boys in Ohio, coming through with the crazy wyo. Yo, niggas from the source, my man Kelly Wu from the Gavin.
bass is just incredible. Okay, next up seems to be a lot of people's favorite song. So let's just get it going.
Nigga one, guy. Word up. Look out for the cops, though.
Cash fruit.
Word up. 2 for 5s over here, baby. Word up. 2 for 5s. Them niggas got garbage down the way. Word up.
Cash rules everything around me. Cream it.
Yeah. Check this old fly shit out. Word up.
Cash rules
Take you on a
everything
national
around me.
joint.
Cream get the
Here
money.
we go.
Dollar
Check
bill,
this shit.
yo.
Yup. I grew up on the crime side, the New York Times side. Staying alive was no job. Had second hands. Moms bounced on old men. So then we moved to Shaolin Land. A young youth, you're rocking the go-to. Low goose, only way I begin to G-York was drug loot. And let's start it like this, son. Rolling with this one and that one. Pulling out gats for fun. But it was just a dream for the team who was a fiend. Started smoking rules at 16. And running up in gates and doing hits for high stakes. Making my way on 5 skates. No question I was speed for cracks and weed. The combination made my eyes bleed. No question I would flow off and try to get the dough off. Sticking up white boys on boards. My life got no better. Same damn low sweater. Times is rough and tough like leather. Figured out I went the wrong route. So I got with a sick ass click and went all out. Catching keys from cross seas. Rolling in MPVs. Every week we made 40 G's. Yo, nigga, respect my a nigga to tech notch. Bow. Move from the gate now.
Cash rules everything around me. Cream get the money. Dollar bill, yo. Cash rules everything around me. Cream get the money. Dollar bill, yo.
It's been 22 long, hard years, I'm still struggling. Survival got me bugging, but I'm alive on arrival. I beat back the shape of the streets to stay awake to the ways of the world, cause shit is deep. A man with a dream with plans to make cream, which failed. I went to jail at the age of 15, a young buck selling drugs and such, who never had much, trying to get a clutch of what I could not. The court played me short, now I face incarceration. Pacing, going upstate's my destination. Handcuffed in back of a bus, 40 of us. Life as a shorty shouldn't be so rough. But as the world turned, I learned life was hell. Living in the world no different from a cell. Every day I escape from Jake's, giving chase, selling bass, smoking bones in the staircase. Though I don't know why I chose to smoke cess. I guess that's the time when I'm not depressed, but I'm still depressed. And I ask, what's your work? Ready to give up, so I seek the old earth who explain working hard may help you maintain. To learn to overcome the heartaches and pain. You got stick up kids, corrupt cops, and crack rocks and stray shots. All on the block that stays hot. Leave it up to me while I be living proof. To kick the truth to the young black youth. When shorties running wild, smoking cess, drinking beer. And ain't trying to hear what I'm kicking in his ear. Neglected for now, but yo, it got to be accepted. That what? The life is hectic.
Cash rules everything around me. Cream get the money. Dollar bill, yo. Cash rules everything around me.
Niggas got
Cream
to do
get the
what they gotta
money.
do to
Dollar
get
bill,
through, you
yo.
know what I'm saying?
Cash
Can't
rules
just get
everything
by no
around
more.
me. Cream get the money.
up. You
Dollar
gotta get
bill,
over
yo.
it. Stay up and down.
Cash rules everything around me. Cream get the money. Dollar bill, yo. Cash rules everything around me. Cream get the money. Dollar bill, yo. Cash rules everything around me. Cream get the money. Dollar bill, yo. Cash rules everything around me. Cream get the money. Dollar bill, yo. Cash rules everything around me. Cream get the money. Dollar bill, yo. Yeah.
That was so good. I really love the meaning.
Yeah. Torture, motherfucker.
Torture, nigga, what? You
I fucking tie you to a fucking bedpost with your ass cheeks spread out and shit, right? Put a hanger on a fucking stove and let that shit sit there for like a half hour. Take it off and stick it in your ass slow like.
Yeah, I fucking. Yeah, Yeah, I fucking lay your nuts on a fucking dresser, just your nuts laying on a fucking dresser, and bang them shits with a spike fucking.
Is this just more banter?
I'll fucking pull your fucking tongue out your fucking mouth and stab the shit with a rusty screwdriver.
I fucking hang you by your fucking dick off the fucking 12-story building out this motherfucker.
I fucking sew your asshole clothes and keep feeding you and feeding you and feeding you and feeding you.
Oh, I thought they were gonna loop that.
Yo, so it's going down like that, huh? Yeah.
From the slums of Shaolin, Wu-Tang clan strikes again. The RZA, the Juzza, old dirty bastard, Inspector Deck, Raekwon the chef, you guard, Ghostface Killer, and the method.
M-E-T-H-O-D, man. M-E-T-H-O-D, man. M-E-T-H-O-D, man. M-E-T-H-O-D, man. Hey, you, get off my cloud. You don't know me and you don't know my style. Who be getting planned when they come to a jam? Here I am, the method man. Patty cake, hey, the method man. No need skip, beat, jet for Peter Pan. Peanut butter, cause I'm not butter. In fact, I snap back like a rubber band. I be Sam I am, and I don't eat green eggs and ham. Now I hit ya when it got there. You'll be like, oh shit, that's the jam. Turn it up, now hear me get wild. I'm about to blow, light me up. Upside, downside, inside and outside. Hitting you from every angle, there's no doubt I am the one and only method man. The master of the plan, rapping shit like Sharan. Rap with some of this and some of that. Hold on, what? I thought I saw a putty cat over there. But I think he bets to beware of the diggy dog shit right here. Yippee, yeah, yo. Like that said, this ain't your average flow. Coming like raw, ooh, Chico. Tell me how you like it so far, baby boy. The poetry's in motion, coast to coastin'. Rub it on your skin like lotion. What's the commotion? Oh my lord, another corn chop by the Wu-Tang sword. Hey, like that. It's the method man, ain't no ifs about it. It's the method, right, y'all? Get your White House, get your meth, get your skins. Don't forget your orty, and we gon' do it like this. I got fat bags and skunk. I got White House guns, and I'm about to go get lifted. Yes, I'm about to go get lifted. I got myself a 40, I got myself a shorty, and I'm about to go and stick it. Yes, I'm about to go and stick it. H-U-F-F, huh, and I pop, flow like snow. When the cold winds blow, then soon I hit the mic like boom. Wrote a song about it like the here it goes. Question, what exactly is a penny raider? Ill behavior, savior, or major flavor? All of the above, oh yeah, plus I do so. Also flaming the man, call me super. Not an average Joe, with an average flow. Doing average things with average hoes. Yo, I'm super, I make a bitch squirm for my super sperm. Check it, I give it to you raw but naked. I smell sex, pass the method. Let's get lifted as I kick ballistic missiles and shoot game like a pistol. Clip is loaded when I click bang, bang. A Wu-Tang slow hits your brain. J-U-M-P jump and I thump. Make girls ropes like pumping Humpty Hump. Wow, the shelling style is all of me. Child, the whole damn L is calling me. B-A-N-T-Y-R
That cough don't sound good.
So what's up, man? Coolin', man.
Chillin'. Yo, you know I had to call. You know why, right?
Why?
Because, yo, I never ever called and asked you to play something, right?
Yeah.
You know what I want to hear, right?
What you want to hear?
I want to hear that Wu-Tang joint.
Wu-Tang again?
Yeah, again and again.
Yeah, we're gonna listen to another song on top.
Like smoking Joe Frazier, the Hellraiser, raising hell with the flavor, terrorize the jam like troops in Pakistan, swinging through your town like your neighborhood Spider-Man. So tick tock and keep ticking, when I get you flipping off the shit I'm kicking. The Lone Ranger, co-ed, danger, deep in the dark with the art to rip the charts apart. The vandal, too hot to handle your battle. You're saying goodbye like Tevin Campbell. Roughneck, Inspector Dex on the set. The rebel, I make more noise than heavy metal. The way I make the crowd go wild, sit back, relax, won't smile. Ray got it going on, pal. Call me the rap assassinator. Rhymes rugged and built like Schwarzenegger, and I'ma get mad deep like a threat. Blow up your project, then take all your assets. Cause I came to shake the frame in half with the thoughts that bomb shit like math. So if you wanna try to flip, yo, flip on the next man. Cause I'll grab the clip and hit you with 16 shots and more. I got going to war with the melting pot.
It's the Method Man for short, Mr. Map. Move it on your left and set it off, get it off, let it off like a gat. I wanna break food, cop me back. Small change, they putting shame in the game. I take game and blow that nigga out the frame. And like bang, my style will live forever. Niggas crossing over like they don't know no better. But I do. True, can I get a sue? Enough respect due to the 1-6, ooh. I mean, oh, yo, check out the flow like the Hudson or PCP when I'm dusting. Niggas off because I'm hot like sauce. The smoke from the lyrical blood make me
ooh, grab my nut, get screwed. Ah, here comes my Shaolin style. True, B-A-B-Y-U. To my crew with the
yeah. Come on, baby, come on. Baby, come on, baby, come on.
Yo, you best protect your neck.
First things first, man, you with the worst. I'll be sticking pins in your head like a nurse. I'll attack any nigga who's slacking his mat. Come fully packed with the fat rugged stack. Shame on you when you step through. The old dirty bastard, straight from the Brooklyn Zoo. And I'll be damned if I let any man come to my center. You enter the winter, straight up and down that shit. Cam, you can't slam. Don't let me get
I like that.
On the man. The old dirty bastard is dirty and stinking. They saw unique rolling with the night of the creeps. Niggas be rolling with a stash. Ain't saying gas, bite my style. I bite your motherfucker.
Style is wild, so book me. Not long is how long that this rhyme took me. Ejecting styles from my lethal weapon. My pen that rocks from here to Oregon. Here's more again. Catch it like a psycho flashback. I love gats. Rap was a gun. You wouldn't bust back. I come with all types of shapes and sounds. And wherever I lounge is my stomping grounds. I give an order to my peeps across the water to go and snatch up props all around the border and get far like a shooting star. Cause who I are is living the life Apollo Escobar. Point blank as I kick the square biz. There it is, your fucking pros and there it goes. Yo, chill with the feedback block, we don't need that. It's 10 o'clock, hope with a just see that. Feeling mad hostile, ran out postal. Flowing like Christ when I speaks the gospel. Stroll with the holy roll, then attack the globe with the buckets. Style, the ruckus. 10 times 10 men committing mad sin. Turn the other cheek and I'll break your chin. Stay boom bangs like African drums. Coming around the mountain when I come. Crazy flamboyant for the rap enjoyment. My clan increased like black unemployment. Yeah, another one dare. Took a genius, take us the out of here.
The Wu is too slamming for these coke killing labels. So ain't had hit since I seen Aunt Mabel. Be doing all the sin like Cain did Abel. Now they money's getting stuck to the gum under the table. That's what you get when you misuse what I invent. Your empire falls and you lose every cent. But trying to blow up a scrub, now that thought is just as bright as a 20-watt light bulb. Should've pumped it when I rocked it. Niggas so stingy, they got short arms and deep pockets. This goes on in some companies with majors that scared to death to pump these. First of all, who's your A&R? A mountain climber who plays an electric guitar, but he don't know the meaning of dope when he's looking begging for a suit and tie rap that's cleaner than a bar soap. And I'm the dirtiest thing in sight. Matter of fact, bring out the girls and let's have a mud fight.
The best protect your neck. The best protect your neck. The best protect your neck. The best protect your neck.
Okay. Damn. Okay, I know I said I would only listen to like 3 more songs in a row, but I got really into that I really wanted to listen to another one. Okay, so I think it was Cream. I said I really liked the meaning behind in the lyrics, which we'll obviously get back to. But let's go back to this song and let's have a look. It's gonna ask for this. Let's have a look at the meaning behind it. So this is... what song's this? Hang on 1 second. This is Wu-Tang Clan Ain't Nothing to F With. So the track is packed with pop culture references like RZA's line about Doctor Doom, the infamous Marvel villain. Is that MF Doom? By any chance? These nods not only showcase the group's lyrical creativity, but also connect their music to a broader cultural landscape, making their rhymes resonate with fans on multiple levels. The opening of this song features the phrase "Tiger Style," a direct sample from the kung fu film Executioners from Shaolin. This shout-out reflects the group's deep love for martial arts movies, which heavily influenced their music and persona. By weaving these elements into their tracks, Wu-Tang crafted a unique blend of hip-hop and Eastern philosophy. In a 2015 episode of Divorce Court, a man accused his girlfriend of cheating on him with the entire Wu-Tang Clan after she spent time with them until 7 a.m. She denied the allegations, stating they were respectful and discussed politics. This incident humorously highlighted the group's enduring cultural impact, even decades after their debut. What an interesting episode to watch. I mean, just being on TV and been like, yeah, you cheated with the whole of the Wu-Tang Clan. Not just one person, the whole of them. Okay, interesting. Next up, we've got Cream. And what was it that I said I thought was really good? Like, I thought the lyrics were really good here. There was like a really specific part. Oh yeah, I think it was this place here. Living in the world no different from a cell. I don't know, I just thought that line was really, really interesting because I feel as though it just reflects so much, you know, bad stuff that happens in the world. I mean, this album is 33 years old, I think. Maths was not my strong subject at school, and you know, I say this about every single album I listen to. The things that they spoke about back then, we are still speaking about now. And I think, honestly, in some places, living in the world is no different from living in a cell, and I think that is genuinely so sad. And I also, you know, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I don't agree with when it comes to jail and stuff, which I'm not going to get into here because I don't want to get into politics, but I just think that it is really true. When you think of prison, you think of like an awful, horrible place, and in the same way, the world is very much the same. I also thought here, like, again, another mention to Ready to Give Up, so I seek the old earth. I don't know, I just really enjoyed the lyrics in here. I feel as though I'm really not going to do any justice whatsoever. I find it really hard to explain my thoughts sometimes behind hip-hop songs, so, you know, I'm just going to keep it at what I said. So, this song recently hit a new milestone, getting certified 4 times platinum by the RIAA in November 2025. That update means the song has moved over 4 million units in the US alone. I don't know what that means, but it sounds like a great achievement. So, did you know the iconic hook in Cash Rules Everything Around Me, Get the Money, Dollar Dollar Bill, y'all, was actually inspired by a friend of Method Man? His buddy, Raider Ruckus, came up with the phrase, Cash Rules Everything Around Me, and Method Man turned it into the unforgettable chorus we all know today. Absolute Facts. Amazing. Yeah, guys, I will, this word should not, just anyone who speaks like British English should just not say the word y'all. It just does not sound good in a British accent at all. Despite its massive influence in critical acclaim, Cream didn't stop the charts upon its release. It didn't top the charts upon its release. It peaked at number 60 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 1994. However, its impact on hip-hop culture has been immeasurable, with the phrase "cash rules everything around me" becoming a staple in the genre. I think not only has that saying become a staple in the genre, but I have heard it before, and I feel as though it's attesting to the society and the world that we live in, where, you know, your card and your phone is kind of overtaking everything. Before it became the classic we know, Cream went through a few transformations. Initially it was titled Lifestyles of the Mega Rich and featured different verses. It wasn't until the recording of their debut album that the track evolved into the version we recognise today. The haunting piano loop in Cream comes from a 1967 called As Long As I've Got You by the Charmels. RZA sampled that track to create the moody backdrop that perfectly complements the song's themes of struggle and survival. Okay, Spotify described what I was trying to say perfectly here. Like, I love the imagery of, you know, the theme of struggle and survival. I think that's what I was trying to also add on, but my brain was just like, I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah, taught.
Okay, next up we have got Method Man. So, Method Man's playful and aggressive lyrics in his self-titled track include a nod to childhood rhymes, like Patter Cake, Hey the Method Man. This blend of humour and streetwise themes became a signature of his style, setting him apart in the hip-hop scene. Did you know that Method Man's solo track on this album was inspired by a mix of unexpected sources? He drew from Michael Jackson's cover of The Beatles' Come Together, Hall & Oates, Method of Modern Love, and Master Ace's Music Man. Method Man mentioned that these records were etched in his head from a young age, influencing his unique style. You know, I think that this is something that's really beautiful about music, is how many different genres there are, and how, depending on like who you are and where your musical influences come from, you can make something that's so unique and different because of all of these sources of inspiration that you've pulled from. Despite being the only solo track on the album, Method Man's song was a group effort in spirit. During the recording, all members were present, contributing to the energy and vibe that defined the Wu-Tang Clan's collaborative approach to music. When the Wu-Tang Clan was deciding who would get a solo track on their debut album, they held a rap battle among the members. Method Man emerged victorious, earning him the spotlight on the track named after himself. This friendly competition showcased the group's dynamic and competitive spirit. That sounds like such a sick idea, like having a whole group and being like, hey yo, the person who is the best rapper and wins this rap battle just gets to have a solo song. It just sounds super fun. The music video for Method Man had to be reshot because the original version was deemed too raw for MTV. Directed by Gerald Barclay, the second version was filmed at Liberty Studios and featured all Wu-Tang members, even though only Method Man performed on the track. This collective presence highlighted the group's unity and support for each member's individual projects. I wonder what the original video was then, if it was classified as too raw. Interesting.
So what's up, man? Coolin', man.
Okay, next up is Protect Your Neck. Oh, what's this? Discover more. Oh, there's audiobooks on these guys. That's pretty cool. Oh, I was like, is there no about section? Originally, Protect Your Neck had a completely different beat and the verses were in a different order. After recording, RZA took the raw vocals and reworked the entire track. He swapped out the original beat, rearranged the verses, and added those signature kung fu movie samples. This post-production magic gave the song its unique, gritty sound that became a hallmark of Wu-Tang style. Okay, I have a question for you guys. Is RZA a rapper or a producer, or is he both? Because I can't figure out if RZA's one of the people in the band or the clan, whatever you want to call them, or if he's like a producer, or if he's both. He could also be both. When the Wu-Tang Clan was just starting out, they didn't have a big record deal or fancy studios. To get their debut single, Protect Your Neck, off the ground, each member chipped in $100, money they scraped together from various hustles. They recorded the track at a local studio and pressed the vinyl themselves. That's really cool. Then they hit the streets, selling copies from the trunks of their cars and hustling them to local record shops. This DIY grind paid off, catching the attention of major labels and eventually leading to their deal with Loud Records. You know, I think that's so cool, but also I think it's so sad how we've lost that kind of thing nowadays. Like, to be able to, I guess, like, press your own vinyl and then disperse it amongst the public and, I guess, like, record labels, and to be found because of that. I don't know, I just think that's so cool, and I feel like nowadays it's the whole case of, oh, we don't do that anymore because everything's online. See more? Before signing with a major label, Wu-Tang Clan released Protect Your Neck independently through their own Wu-Tang Records. The single featured 3 versions of the song: the video edit, the bloody version uncensored, and the instrumental. The B-side was After the Laughter Comes Tears. This independent release sold about 10,000 copies, creating a buzz that led to their deal with Loud Records, who re-released the single with Method Man as the B-side. Damn. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, oh, what did I just add to my like songs? Oh, well, I'm gonna add it to my like songs, but I would like to, you know, add other things among it. It kind of feels crazy now. We're on to the last 2 songs, which is Tears, and then Wu-Tang 7th Chamber Part 2 Conclusion. And then people said that I didn't need to listen to these last 3. But before we do that, of course, I want to check the comments. I've just reacted to this whole thing and just realised that only now you couldn't see what I was reacting to. That sucks. God damn it. I'm gonna have to find a way in, I guess, post-production, how to edit that differently. I'm really sorry, guys. I'm so sorry that I just made you sit through a whole thing of just me. I need to double check from now on that it's not just me that you can see. I can put it on full screen again now, though. So someone said SKRLK95, you should check out how RZA, GZA, or Guru got their names from. Keith said, yep, this is new to me too, should start my own channel. Yeah, dude, honestly, do it. You should definitely start your own channel if you're finding yourself listening to music and it's something that you enjoy. Vader Time said, wish there was another verse on Ain't Nothing to F With. How long is the song? Ain't nothing, ain't nothing. Where am I? Oh, there. Yeah, it's actually not that long of a song. I mean, some of the songs are like 5-6 minutes, so that's actually not that long of a song. I think what I'm going to have to do in post-production, we had like my full face cam on, so I'm going to have to find a way to possibly edit in the lyrics or something. I don't know, unless people aren't that bothered and you're kind of happy just to see my full face, please let me know. Gamal Badr said, fun thing for Wu-Tang, Ain't Nothing to F With. I first heard this song as a young teen, and with my limited English skills, as it is my second language, I heard straight from the slums of Boston. Dude, that's actually really cool. I didn't even know that English was your second language. What's your first language, my friend? I'd really love to know what language people speak. So please let me know what your first language is. Kira said, is this your first time hearing Cream? Yes, my friend, this is the first time I've ever listened to the Wu-Tang Clan. I've never ever listened to them before, and this was so good. Gamal said, so for the longest time I thought they were from Boston. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Let me just read it. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. That makes sense. Vader Time said, probably sounded more realistic than Shaolin, lol. Yeah, actually, that's true. Also, from the comments, I'm guessing that you thought that Shaolin was Boston. Potentially? I don't know. I could be wrong with that. I'm not too sure. Keith said, 16 watching and only 1 like. Ayo. That doesn't bother me. I think it's really cool that we've got 16 people just here. Let me have a look. Yeah, I think it's really cool that we have like 16 people here. Thank you all so much for joining. Let me just re-edit this. My friend Gamal replied back, YouTube is weird, refresh, I got 15 likes. Yeah, it's all good. Refresh, there are 15 likes. You know, it's all good. Honestly, I could have like 0 likes and I would just be really happy that people are even commenting and watching with me, to be honest. Our friend Sweet Sweet Meat said, God, this song is so goddamn good. Honestly, every song, I don't know which song you're referencing to, but it could be any of them and I would still agree with you, my friend. Keith says, okay, guess I should refresh. Hope that you got back on the stream, my friend. Vader Time said, Cream is such a smooth beat. Yeah, I think a lot of the beats in this were like super duper cool, like really good. Gamal Bad said, this part of the album, lol. I see what you're saying. Vader Time, it is fun to find the samples RZA used on these songs and go back and listen to them. Often beautiful 70s soul songs. Yeah, I think that finding samples from songs is genuinely like one of the most interesting things that you can do, because I think it makes you realise that you can genuinely sample anything, and if you're a producer and you're good at what you do, you can make it sound really good. Lol, this intro. Yeah, dude, I was thinking the same thing. Halo said, feeding you and feeding you and feeding you. And then keep feeding you and feeding you. I guess people are laughing at the intro for that song, because, yeah, I also thought it was pretty crazy. Vader Time said, some people hate on Method Man because the rhymes are silly. Honestly, I think that I feel like sometimes when it comes to music, people can take it like way too seriously, but then also sometimes like not seriously enough, if that makes sense. Like sometimes it's kind of funny to just have like silly rhymes and, you know, whatever else, and I think the most important thing is that the artist is having fun. Kira said, Method Man is one of the 2 solo songs on this album. I heard people say it's the best song, and I heard people say it's the worst song because they think it's cringe. I'll never understand this. I'm not gonna lie, when I heard Method Man, I actually really enjoyed it. I think the instrumental was really, really good. SKOLK said, the hook is catchy, some rhymes are silly, and the beat is great. I love that song. Yeah, I'd have to agree. That's probably my exact same opinion on it. That the hook is catchy and the beat's great, and I guess if some of the rhymes are silly, they're silly. Vader Time said, many people will not sit through the intro. Fair. I mean, it is definitely a bit of a strange intro, but the way that I hear it, it was just like 2 friends sort of bantering back and forth between each other. Vader Time said, shout out to my home state in this song. Was that in Protect Your Neck by any chance? Shout out to your home state, dude. Kira said, there's also a no intro version to Method Man. Interesting, I didn't know that. Okay. I presume that must be the homegrown version, maybe. Miles on the Corner said, damn, I am probably late again. You are a teeny tiny bit late, my friend, but we've still got some songs to listen to, so do not even worry about that, my friend. Kira said, Protect Your Neck is the song that made Posse Cuts big. You got a favourite verse on this one? Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to hip-hop music, sometimes I find like the lyrics can go really over my head, and I don't often find myself coming out with like a favourite verse or something. I feel like me personally, I'm much more like an instrumental person. I don't know, just in all of music, or specifically hip-hop, so I'm not sure if I have a favourite verse on this. Vader Time said, FYI, we are only seeing your face, not Spotify. And no, guys, that really sucks. SK said piano. Gamal said, Amy listening to both MF Doom and now Wu-Tang. Do you see MF Doom's influence by Wu-Tang? Yes, I do. I do. SKRLK said, things haven't changed for the better. Honestly, I agree with that. I don't think some of the things that have changed are for the better. Some things, of course, are better, but not everything is better, and I just think that kind of, you know, it sucks. Miles said, Ghostface Killer from Wu-Tang and MF Doom made collaboration album back around 2006 era that didn't come out yet. Ooh. Okay. Is that on, like, YouTube or anything? Someone said, we can't see it, Amy. I know, I'm sorry, Al. I didn't know. Trey said, how y'all doing? Hello. I'm sorry for saying y'all in my British accent. Someone said, lol. Oh. Vader said, that's an amazing and cool story, if true, about the rap battle to get the solo track. If it's true, that is really, really cool. Oh, and my friends were replying back saying RZA is both. So he's both the producer and also part of the clan. But more on the producer side. Thank you, guys. Halo Hero said, protect your neck was sold out of their car trunk. Like, I just think that that's really sick, honestly. Like, to just make your own thing and then just sell it out the back of your car is genuinely just a legendary behaviour. RZA produced everything on the album, but is also one of the most liked clan member. He also got an album with another group called Gravediggers, also a top 10 album for me. I might have to listen to that. Yeah, but we listened, lol. It's all good. It's okay. The real ones knew here the lyrics already. Okay, guys, I'm going to do a poll for you guys, because obviously I will be making a YouTube video out of this, so I really appreciate you guys in the comments saying that you weren't really bothered about seeing the lyrics, but I don't know what it would be for YouTube. So my question is for you, when I edit this video and upload it separately as like an actual video, do you want the lyrics there, or are you okay just seeing my face? So, do you want lyrics in final edit? Question mark. Yes. No, I'm not bothered. I'm going to start the poll, guys, and then I'm going to read some more comments, and we're going to get back into the last two songs. Can I make this smaller? I can't read the chat now, guys. So my friend Gamal said, RZA is both producer and rapper, but I would say primarily producer. He produced this whole album. That's really cool. Kira said, Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to F with, only got 3 verses. Half of it is just RZA yapping. Gamal said that they're from Denmark. Hello, Denmark. I thought that's super cool. Thank you so much for watching, by the way, Gamal. So your first language is Danish. That's really, really cool. I hope that you're enjoying the stream so far, my friend. I appreciate it. Vader Time said, Oregon represent. Represent Oregon. Have I said that right? I don't know if I've pronounced that right. I'm so sorry. Kira Dalgo said, the no intro version to Method Man is on the other version of the album. Is that the deluxe version? Because I think that's the version that I'm on, but I could be... my brain, it's not working. I don't even know what I was saying anymore, guys. That went straight over my head. Vader Time said, can we answer that we don't care, but YouTube algo probably does? Could you answer with what the YouTube algo would probably prefer, or what you would... you know what? Click whichever one you prefer, my friend. I genuinely don't mind. Gamal said, Inspect the Deck has also more recently made a supergroup called Scissorface. They also made an album with MF Doom. Yes, I have actually listened to that album with MF Doom. I know that I'm primarily doing my MF Doom reactions for my YouTube channel, but my thought process with some of MF Doom's songs was that it wasn't like his main albums. Like, I didn't really classify that Scissorface one as like one of MF Doom's main albums, so I just thought, we'll give this a listen. Okay, guys. Okay. We're gonna listen to the last 2 songs now. This is Tears.
Why your shit? Fuck, why your shit? Give me your shit, nigga. Fuck, I'm gonna blast you. I'm gonna blast you. Man, what? Oh shit, yo! It's at the guard! It's at the guard! Yo, the guard got shot, man! Yo! Oh shit! Oh shit! Yo, move! Watch out! Back up! Move back! Don't touch him! Don't touch him, man! Chill! Oh shit! Yo! Motherfucking hell!
I can hear like dum 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 dum, which sounds like it's sampled from something.
Yo, check the
Yeah, this. I've heard this before.
Remember that kid to bust? Oh yeah, he ran but he didn't get far, cause I dropped him. Not knowing exactly what line to hang. My little brother, my mother sent them out for break. Get the what up? It's a hot day in the summer. Didn't expect to come across a crazy gunner. Hey shorty, checking from the bag of the dough, but he was brave. Looked him in the eye and said no. Money splattered him, bowed and he snatched the bag, hit his pockets, then he jetted up the ass. Girl screaming, the noise up and down the block. What? I ran frantically, then I dropped down to his feet. I saw the blood all over the hot concrete. I picked him up, then I held him by his head, his eyes shut. That's when I knew he was, oh man, how do I say goodbye? It's always the good ones that have to die. Memories in the corner of my mind. Flashbacks, I was laughing all the time. I taught him all about the bees and birds, but I wish I had a chance to sing these 3 words.
This is a nice sample, by the way.
Me and my man, my ace, Big Mo from the shelter. About to hit skits from this girl named Thelma. Now Thelma had a rep that was higher than her neck. Every girl from Charlotte, this to respect. We was stemmy. You know how it is when you're blessed. 3 o'clock in the morning, something got to give. Mo said, here go first. I said, I'll take next. Here, take this raincoat and practice safe sex. He seemed to ignore. I said, be for real. She's not even worth it to go raw jail. A man's gonna do what a man's gonna do. He got butt naked and stuck to power you. 20 minutes went by, I'm out without a doubt. I'm not pumping up, I am airing out. Hey yo, he came out laughing with glory. I'm surprised he's still living to tell a story. But he carried on with the same old stuff with Stephanie, like a whammy. He pressed his luck. Bo tried to be down with OPP. Ain't nothing wrong, but he got caught with the HIV now. No life to live, Doc says 2 more years. So after the laughter, I guess comes the tears.
That snare is so nice. The reverb.
Niggas on the left, racks to death. Hoods on the right, wild for the night. Punks in the back, come on in the track to what? Clan in the front, let your feet stomp. Niggas on the left, racks to death. Hoods on the right, wild for the night. Punks in the back, come on in the track to what?
Goes back to 19.
That was hard.
Niggas. Go to them camouflage large niggas.
Bucket my bottom.
Bring that fucking mess in here, man. Yo.
We gon' drink some of this night.
Champion gear that I rock, you get your boots knocked. Then attack you like a pit, then lock shit down. As I come and freaks the sound, hardcore. We're giving you more and more. Like ding, not sure to get you open like 6 packs. Killer bees attack, flipping what? Murder 150. I kick it like a night flight. Work light, I get that ass raw, going spike. Check the method from bedrock, cause I rock your head to bed. Just like rocking what? Twin clocks. Shake the ground while my beats just break it down. Raw sound, going to war right now. So yo, bombing, we usually take all niggas' garments. Save
your breath before I fall.
I be that insane nigga from the psycho ward. I'm on the trigger, plus I got the Wu-Tang sword, so how you figure that you can even fuck with mine? Hey, yo, RZA, hit me with that shit one time and pull a flare. Nigga say the beat for the cow. I'm milking this hoe, this is my show to cow. The fuck you wanna do for this mic piece, dude? I'm like a sniper, hyper off the ginseng root. PLO style, Buddha monks with the air. And who's the fucking man with the cow? The cow on the chest front.
Yeah. I leave the mic in body bags. My rap style has the force to leave you lost like the driver Shabazz. Murderous material made by a madman. It's the mic wrecker, inspector, Batman from the badlands of the killer. Rap fanatic, representing with the skill that's iller. Dare to compare, get pierced just like your ear. The Scooby-Doo pop, strictly hardware. Armed and geared, cause I just broke out the prison. Charged by the system for murdering the rhythm. Now lo and behold, another deadly episode. Bound to catch another fucking charge when I explode.
Slamming a hype ass verse to your head first. I ramshack dead in the track and that's that. Rap assassin fasting, quick the blasting, hard rock. I ran up in spots like Fort Knox. I'm hot, top notch, ghost thinks with logic. Flashbacks how I attacked your whole project. I'm raw, I'm rugged and raw. I repeat, if I die, my seed will be ill like me. Approaching me, you out of respect, chops your neck. I get vexed like crashing up a fat ass leg. So clear the way, make way, yo, open the cage, piece of mouth, chanting like a runaway slave.
You're getting stripped from your garments, wait, when your jewels. Hold the meth, got me open like fallopian tubes. I bring death to a snake when he least expect. Ain't a damn thing changed, boy, protect your neck. Rule a zigzag, trigger large, jam is fatal. Quick to stick my Wu-Tang sword right through your navel. Suspenseful, force being brought through my utensil. The pencil, I break strong winds up against your hammer. They run through your county like the maverick. Capsule the tablets, I got to make the fabrics.
Are you a warrior, killer, slicing shit like a samurai? The old dirty bastard from the bar. Old dirty clan of terrorists, coming at your ass like a sorceress. Shooting that piss, niggas be getting on my fucking nerves. Burn said we kicking, baby, wanna kick their fucking ass to the curb. We got funky fresh, like the whole specialist. A carrier, messenger, carrier. This experience is for the whole experience. Let it be blind, you need some
That is such a cool instrument.
Rusher, slasher, split a nigga back like a Dutch master killer. Now jumped off and killer. I was the thriller in the alley, Fraser Manila. I came down with fat tracks that combine and interlock like getting smashed by a center block. Bow, now it's all over. Niggas seeing pink hearts, yellow moons, orange stars, and green clovers.
Oh, that bass.
True. Protect your neck, baby.
Respect due, Paul.
Alright,
Peace.
Word up, Wu-Tang in the household, man. Yeah, a lot of people into y'all. I guess they could, feel, the realness. When they could feel the vibe. And I think hip hop. That's what I be telling a lot of people, a lot of record promoters, and a lot of artists. I mean, it's like, it's something. It's music that you gotta touch and feel. You know what I'm saying? And I think that comes across. I think that comes across well in the video. I think probably when I haven't seen y'all live yet. I'm waiting for the chance. But I'm pretty sure that's probably what it's like. You probably really get into it. And they can hear it. I guess they can hear it in your voices when you're saying the rhymes.
Yeah.
I mean, what would y'all say your style is?
It's our secret.
Oh, that was cool.
Never teach the Wu-Tang.
The best protect your neck. The best protect your neck. The best protect your neck.
Okay, guys. And that's it. we've listened to the album. I really loved the intermission song, number 5, and then this, Wu-Tang 7th Chamber. I loved the end part where it just felt like an interview with the members. I thought that was like a really cool thing to do. So we're going to have a little look. Please connect. So we're going to have a little look on Spotify. I think Tears is where I got up to. Yeah, it is. So, we're looking at the last 2 songs now, which feels kind of crazy. Tears was one of the first tracks Wu-Tang Clan recorded, released independently as a 12-inch single in 1992 alongside Protect Your Neck. This DIY approach helped them build an underground buzz before they signed with a major label. In Tears, RZA shares a personal story about his younger brother getting shot. While his brother survived in real life, the song imagines a tragic outcome, highlighting how quickly joy can turn to sorrow. This narrative underscores the song's themes that after laughter, tears often follow. Wow, that's actually really true. The beat for Tears isn't just from Wendy Rene's song, it also incorporates elements from Wilson Pickett's Get Me Back on Time, Engine Number 9, and Roy Ayers' Boogie Back. RZA's knack for blending these samples created the track's distinctive sound. I'm not sure what sample it is that I recognise. Is it this? Yeah, it's this. Yeah, that's what I recognise. I don't know what from though, but that's what I recognise. Where were we? Here we are. The haunting hook in Tears, After Laughter Comes Tears, is sampled from Wendy Rene's 1964 song After Laughter Comes Tears. RZA flipped this soulful track into a gritty backdrop for the Wu-Tang Clan's cautionary tales, blending old school soul with raw hip-hop storytelling. Yeah, I really love the samples that these guys used. I think there's just something that's so next level creative about it. I mean, a lot of the songs have been from the 60s, the 70s, and considering, again, like, the genres that they've picked isn't, you know, from hip-hop, it's their own songs that have impacted them from any genre, and I think that's just really cool.
This on the left.
Okay, the last song now. So the final track is a posse cut that features 7 of the Wu-Tang Clan members, each delivering their own verse. This format highlights the group's collective strength and individual talents, making it a standout example of their collaborative style. The beat for this song stands out because it's more upbeat and funky compared to the rest of the album. This shift in tempo provides a celebratory feel, serving as a perfect capper to the album's intense journey. Did you know that this song is essentially a remixed version of Wu-Tang's 7th Chamber from earlier in the album? I thought so. The second part features the same verses but laid over a different beat, giving it a fresh vibe while keeping the original's raw energy. It's a cool way the group showcased their versatility and creativity within the same track list. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was, because it's this song here, but just part 2 and sort of readjusted for the outro, I guess. Wow. Honestly, what a great album. I genuinely think I'm actually still sticking with The Mystery of Chess Boxing is my favourite song that I've listened to. But of course, when I edit this and it comes up as an official YouTube video, I will give more of my final thoughts at that point. But overall, I'm really, really happy that I got to listen to this, especially on stream live with you guys. This has just been incredibly fun. Like, so fun. I've just enjoyed every song that we've listened to and the meaning behind each and stuff too. I do want to go over to Google though. Let me just... I'll put you guys back now on OBS. Here we are. So how many members in the Wu-Tang Clan is what I searched? There's 10 members, including RZA, GZA, Method Man, Raekwon, Ghostface Killer, Inspector Deck, U-God, Master Killer, Capadonna, and the late Old Dirty, that word. Originally formed with 9 members in Staten Island, New York in 1992, close affiliate Cappadonia was later added to the group. Damn, that's so cool. Like 10 people in a group, that's insane. So, what is new? Album. Is it 36 Chambers that we listened to? I don't know what I'm looking at. 36 Chambers. 36 Chambers. About. Okay. So the debut album explores the harsh realities of inner city life and survival, blending gritty street narratives with martial arts mythology. The 1993 record uses kung fu film samples to frame hip-hop as a combative, competitive art form while detailing the brotherhood formed in the Staten Island and Brooklyn projects. Wow. Martial arts mythology. So the album's title heavily draws from the classic 1978 kung fu film The 36th Chamber of Shaolin and Enter the Dragon. The group uses this imagery to parallel the rigorous discipline of martial arts training with the lyrical mastery of MCing. Members treated rap battles as kenjutsu duels, with RZA producing cinematic song collages that gave the record an unhinged underground aesthetic. Yeah, I'd say underground's like a really good way of describing that kind of aesthetic. Inner city realities. Despite the comic book and ninja influences, the core of the album is rooted in the harsh socio-economic conditions of New York in the early 1990s. The tracks like Cream and Tears discuss poverty, criminality, addiction, and the untimely death of loved ones. The members narrate these traumatic experiences with unfiltered charisma, turning street survival into powerful storytelling. Great. Honestly, what a beautiful description of what that's about. Wow. It kind of feels crazy that we have now listened to this. We're going to end the poll now, and then we're going to read over the comments, just as a final kind of thing. Let's have a look. So Kira said, you're listening to the deluxe version, it just got the same name. Thank you very much for specifying, I appreciate that. Keith says, love your beautiful face, very pretty girl. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. Keith also says, and you have a Pikachu in the background. Yes, I do. I have all, wait, which way would be, wait, reversed. No, reversed. Hang on, wait, I need to go this way. This is all my stuffies in the background. So we've got, wait, I'll just take these out, actually, so I can explain. We've got Dragonite. We've got the oldest member of the gang here. This little guy is called Brian. He is 20 years old this year, I think. 21, I don't know. He's an old man now. You guys, if you've been on the channel for a while, we've got Snoopy here. Everyone say hi, Snoopy. Hello, Snoopy. Snoopy's back. Then we've got another Pokemon, who is Umbreon, one of my favourite Eevee evolution. And then we've got Pikachu here, who you saw. We've got this little Axolotl here, who's called Axel. And then the last two, we've got Monty, who's a little monkey, and I've had him, he's also quite old, one of the older members. And we've got this little guy here who's called Sven. I got him at the summer camp that I worked at. So that's all of the members of my stuffies on my bed, who are all behind me. I just keep them there, even though sometimes when I make my bed, it is a little bit of a faff around trying to take them all off and put them all on, but I love them all. Keith also said, and Snoopy, hell yeah, Snoopy's right there. SKRL95 said, this is such a sick flip. And then Kira said, by the way, 7th Chamber Part 2 is only a remix if you hadn't noticed. Yeah, it's like the conclusion of the album. Gamal said, this song Tears is one of the very few songs on the album that I never got. I do love the storytelling, but the sample just never hit for me. Do you know what? I think that's fair. I think it's great to have your own opinion, and especially with music. I think sometimes we can get scared that we'll say something about music that will offend someone, but honestly, I respect that you have your own opinion. Keith said hard-hitting drum beat. Hell yeah. SK said After Laughter have been recently sampled by JPEG Mafia. Oh, that might be where I have heard it from, because I have literally just been listening to JPEG Mafia. So that's potentially where I have heard the sample from. Keith said, had a great time. Thanks as always, Amy. You are fabulous. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you for joining the stream. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your night. Bob Byrne said, Tears sounds like it could have been on a Tony Hawk game. Love the sample. Oh, yeah, actually it does. I mean, I personally like the sample, but I can understand why it doesn't necessarily fit like the rest of the album's vibe, if that makes sense. Bob Byrne also said Chess Boxing is the best song. Agreed. Yeah, I love that song. Like, even after having listened to all the rest of the songs, I still stand that is my favourite song. Kira said, ODB died in 2002. I think so. There were never 10 members, just 8 and 9. Oh, okay, thank you for specifying. ODB sons step in some shows, including their Tiny Desk presentation. That's so sad. I mean, it's nice that his sons step in, but it's sad that they had to lose their father. If they did a Tiny Desk show, I might react to that over my Patreon. Keith said R20. Yeah, like, Brian is old. So, fun fact about... Well, I'll get him back. Ugh. So, fun fact about this little guy here. I was 4 years old when my granddad sadly passed away, and we were in Tesco, which, if you don't know, is a British supermarket or grocery store, whatever you guys call it in America. And I seen this little guy just sitting on the shelf at little 4-year-old me, and I was like, oh, I really like that. And my grandma picked him up for me, put him in the trolley, and bought it for me. And I called him Brian after my granddad, who passed away. So, yeah. He's an old guy. He's had many surgeries. My nana used to stitch him open when I was younger and refill him with stuffing, although it hasn't, really done much. He's an old man now. He's very well loved. He's an old man, but he's well loved. Kira said, oh yeah, Giza also got a solo Tiny Desk concert. Very good. I might have to watch some of these. Keith said, love all the Eevee evolutions. I like all the Eevee evolutions. I think they're all really cool, but I don't know what it is about Umbreon. I don't know if it's just the design, like the dark atmosphere and vibe, but Eevee is by far my favourite. And then someone commented, Stuffy's clan. Yeah, honestly, Avengers Assemble back there, like, literally just Wu-Tang clan Stuffy edition, or like Avengers Assemble back there. It's getting pretty crazy there. Guys, I am sorry for this. I would like to continue with the stream longer, but if you did see the start of the stream, you guys know that England are playing tonight if you're interested in football, and I really, really, really want to see the match. And there's 25 minutes till that, and I've got a couple things that I have to do. So, unfortunately, I am going to be ending the stream here. If you guys have any last comments, I will respond to you. My friend Handling It Too Much said liquid swords when? Oh, I will, in my next stream that I do next week on Thursday, I'm going to take a screenshot of this so I don't forget, and I'm going to ask people if they would like me to react to liquid swords, or it can be a question that I ask in the video that I make. And if people want it, I will do a reaction for it. If they're not too keen, I will listen to it in my own time, and I can give you a message and see what I thought of it. My friends have said the game. Come on, England. Yeah, I'm hoping that we get through. We do have a pretty decent team, but just Norway have bloody... Is it Norway? I'm sure it's Norway. Have bloody Haaland, and Haaland is just so good. Kira said, Keith said, good day and good luck. Thank you, my friend, thank you. Kira said, the Gravediggers album, 6 Feet Deep, is not on Spotify, but it's on YouTube. It's also horrorcore and heavy metal inspired. Could be interesting for you. Well, I do like heavy metal, And if horrorcore is what I'm thinking it is, I could be wrong. I might be thinking more of hyperpop music. But I will happily give it a listen, my friend. Flat Pocky Music said, we need at least reactions to both Liquid Swords and Only Built for Cuban Links. Again, I'm going to take a picture of that so I do not forget. Anyways, guys, I am going to end the stream here. Thank you all so much, like genuinely from the bottom of my heart for tuning in. I don't think you realise how much it means to me that just this random girl from England is streaming albums and people are watching. It really, really means a lot to me. I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of your day, your evening, your night, wherever you are in the world. And as always, I'll see you all in either another video or another stream. Peace out, everyone.